Hello, everybody, and welcome to eDIOCRACY, the show in which a bunch of idiots that have no clue what the heck they're doing sit down and save the world. Once again, I'm joined by the boys. And today, we are back with another episode of The Land of Galore, where we will continue off from last time. Our party in their grand adventure to take a goblin hostage. Yeah, no, this is just a typical D&D campaign.
A Mind Goblin.
Yes, with their brand new friend, Mind Goblin.
The Dragon Slayer.
Mind Goblin, the Dragon Slayer. Yep.
The fact that we just had to say that so much now.
So, with their new friend, Mind Goblin, the Dragon Slayer, who would not Mind Goblin, the Dragon Slayer, they're now getting ready for the next day, because here soon, they're probably going to have to go meet up with an old pal from a previous series, Fidget. They are going to have to meet up with Fidget and see, one, what exactly her plans are, and two, if they can get Yorn back, because yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but Yorn's gone. So
Oh, he was? Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the cooler Yorn anyway. I'm just kidding. I love Yorn. I want him back.
just an echo from the distance, just like, fucking heard that, you scrub.
Goblin.
So, it's the next morning. All of you are waking up. You know, all of you are essentially waking up, getting ready and everything. You're getting your stuff together after a night of sleep. And as you're all like kind of gathering your shit and everything, we're going to jump on over to Katarina. So as you're getting up, gathering your stuff and everything to kind of meet with everybody in the dining hall, dining room, whatever you want to call it in Fantasyland. As you're getting ready to go meet up in there, you hear like almost like some type of scuffing, like from under your bed.
Okay, I'm gonna go and look and see what it is.
Yep. So you kind of bend down and look under, and as you do, you could just see curled up in a ball under your bed, Mind Goblin has somehow snuck his way under your bed, and it's just out cold, and you could just hear him just not like does not seem to be noticing your presence of awakenedness at all.
And I really did have far too much to drink last night. I'm going to. I'll reach under the bed and kind of like shake his shoulder a little bit. Darling, hello?
Huh? Sorry. And he's like trying to adjust his eyes and everything. Who are you again?
Oh dear.
Who are you again?
Katarina, darling.
What? You don't look like a cat.
No, not a cat. Katarina is my name.
So you're a cat ballerina?
Oh dear.
Honestly, who is this guy?
What?
Cat's fine. You know what? Cat is perfectly fine. How did you get in here?
Through there, and he points to the window that's on the second floor.
Did you... Huh. You know? I'm impressed. So... Is this going to be a normal occurrence? Are you going to always sleep under my bed while you're here?
No. Can't quite remember why I'm here. Last thing I remember, I think I was sleeping in a bed. And you see him, like, scooch out from under the bed, and he stands up, and he looks at yours and goes, looks kind of like that one, but it's not that one, because it was nicer.
Nicer?
Well, yours felt really hard. I mean,
Dang.
it's not a very... It was not a very comfortable bed to sleep in. I'm just saying.
Well, maybe I'll have to look into getting a new bed. But, I mean, I'm guessing you had a little bit too much to drink as well.
I mean, can you drink too much water?
It wasn't water we had last night, dear.
Oh, yeah, that's why it tasted weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, none of this makes sense. I'm going to go downstairs and find something to eat. Bye. And he just turns and just walks out the door.
I am quite surprised, actually. All right. I'm gonna follow down.
Yep. So you head down. You start meeting with everybody. But before that happens, Morageth.
Yeah.
So I believe you were the one that was watching Mind Goblin the previous night, right?
Yes.
Yeah. When you wake up, you find that your window is open. And you notice that there's a little bit of a scuff mark that is on the outside edge of the windowsill, almost like something tried going out of it at some point.
Oh, what?
So,
What?
not seeing Mind Goblin anywhere, you can assume that either he went out the window of his own free will, which means that, well, since you're not on the first story, he probably fell. The second thing is that you could probably assume that maybe something came and grabbed him.
Oh shit. Where in the nine hells? I'm gonna start looking around the room to see maybe he came back first, and then go like bursting outside my door. It's like, where the hell is the goblin?
And as you
I'm still
say
in full armor,
as you
by the
say
way.
that,
I can't take this off.
as you like basically bust the door open, scream out, "Where in the where's that goblin?" You look over to your side and you see Katarina standing outside of her door at this point, about to walk down the steps.
Good
Oh.
morning, darling.
Morning. You seen the goblin friend we made yesterday? At all?
You mean Mind Goblin?
Yeah.
Yes,
Ah,
I did.
thank the gods. All right, where was he at?
I found him underneath my bed.
What the fuck? Okay, first off, just so you know, I had nothing to do with that. I don't know what happened. I just woke up and my window was open. Because he was supposed to be under my watch, but I also had a little too much to drink, even though I had to force it through this helmet.
Oh,
I need to find
yes,
it there.
right. Speaking of, darling,
Yeah,
you just purchased that yesterday, right?
yes, I did.
I'm going to be completely honest. It's quite unsettling.
Yes, I know that was supposed to be the point.
Mm,
But it's also cursed. And very heavy.
I wouldn't doubt it if it's... Well, I assume it came from the hells. It certainly looks like it.
Yeah, I don't know what I was on getting this armor, but you know what? I'm going to keep it. So I'm just gonna have to deal with it.
Right. As long as it's good for you and
I'll
it'll protect
well,
you.
I'll probably ask Zepho if he has a remove curse spell.
Do you trust him to remove a curse from your armor?
Well, I will make a deal or something. I don't know.
All right.
If he doesn't, then whatever. As long as we're not fighting a demon, and I think that's what I think that's what it said on the inside of the helmet as I was putting it on.
So you're vulnerable to demons?
I think. Not sure.
Well, let's hope we don't run into any then.
I can't really take it off to read the instructions engraved on the inside again.
All right, well.
There's just a small little warning label you can't see that just says "Do not fight demons."
Bro, whatever you do, don't go to hell. You will suck.
Well, in any case, Mind Goblin went downstairs to go get something to eat. I don't really know how he managed to get in. Like, okay, yes, I also had far too much to drink yesterday, but it's not. Listen. I am quite impressed that he managed to sneak into my room of any rooms.
Yeah, I know. You're the rogue of the party. You're the one that should be the most,
Exactly.
perceptive.
Right.
Right.
I must have just had far too much to drink.
Yeah, no, you must have been passed out, honestly. Yeah. That's not good. But
Well, shall we go and join the others and find Zephos for you?
he just sulks down. Yeah. He's in like full horrifying looking armor. Yeah. I guess so.
It's all right, John. I'm gonna like reach over, but like kind of hesitantly pat him on the shoulder because I don't really want to touch the armor. Slight little pat. It's all right, darling. We'll figure something out.
I look up, go, and just keep walking forward.
We're gonna go down the stairs.
I'm gonna where is Zephos, by the way? Okay.
I'd assume I'd be downstairs.
Yeah. Everybody else is pretty much downstairs.
All right. Zephos.
What's with the funky armor? You look real sick.
Well, thank you. Unfortunately, it is cursed and can't take it off.
Oh. I'm gonna go up to him and like wiggle the helmet and see if there's any movement. Yeah, seems real stuck.
You just start like pulling on like the horns of the helmet, and you're like literally pulling on his neck. And
I would like to imagine that like while this is happening, Ugg is just kind of like sitting at the table, like eating and just like glancing up at Mind Goblin, who's like raiding the pantry.
So does this hurt in any way?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. I think I might have a spell. Let's see. You want to take the armor off, or do you want it to not be cursed? Because I cannot uncurse an object, but I can allow you to take that armor off.
Well, I mean, you're a cleric, aren't you? Don't you have a remove curse spell or something?
Yeah. You could take the armor off, but it won't uncurse the armor. Yeah. Yeah, what's an object is cursed. I can't exactly uncurse it that easily. It's a whole thing. Yeah.
Well, okay.
Well, do you want it off?
Yeah, I want the remove curse spell.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and cast remove, degoove. Skadoo.
Ah, yes. Skadoo.
This is his
He,
incantation.
he goes over there and puts him in the whooshy finger hole and skadoosh, and that's how he gets rid of the curse.
And kabam! You should now be able to take off the armor.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna take the helmet off and just be like, that's
Oh, never mind. That's just your face.
wow.
So I thought it was still the armor. It's my bad.
You know what? I'll let you have that one.
You look much more comfortable now.
So
Was that
as
painful?
you know, as you're all like having breakfast and everything, you see a Mind Goblin just kind of sitting there, kind of like he's chewing on some like salted meat you'll just happen to have, and he's just like, you do know you're not gonna be able to put that thing back on, right?
Perhaps we can find another cleric within the city. Perhaps one that might be able to actually remove the full-on curse.
You know what? I think I might drip in my mithril plate back.
Well, I mean, the thing is that like you can't you can't use a remove curse spell on a magic item once it's embedded with magic. You can't, get rid of curses put on it, and then you just goes back to eating nonchalantly.
How do you know so much about curses, Mind Goblin?
You see him like you see his like ears perk up slightly, and he goes, "Oh, I read it in a fairy tale one time."
You seem to be the fairy tale type. I'll let this one slide, but don't think I'm not on to you.
He just continues eating.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off the plate armor mill. Yeah, I'm gonna go take this back now.
You think you can get a refund?
I'll get something out of it. You can just melt it down for all I care.
You want me to come with you? Maybe we can intimidate the seller.
Yeah,
Give
come
you a
on.
cursed item. Alright.
I need some help. Cat, you want to help out in case we need to steal something?
Sure, I can come along as well. Ugh, darling, would you mind keeping an eye on Mind Goblin? Unless you want to come with us, dear. And I'm gonna.
Well, I'd rather not be a part of any shenanigans there with that. So
That.
sure, I guess.
Is he pointing at Mind Goblin?
No. Ugg
He's
is.
pointing at us.
Yeah. It's because it's you cursed. It's because you've got the cursed armor, and also you suggested stealing stuff. You're stealing just because it's.
No,
it's
I
fun.
said in case we needed to.
Yes, and that is exactly why Ugg is just staying out of this.
Hey, Katerina, what?
Because knowing our track record, that can only lead to bad. So Ugg is just gonna stay here and watch.
You know
Mind
what?
Goblin.
Fair enough.
What'd you say, Brandon?
I said, what kind of thieves tools you got over there?
Oh, I'm quite prepared for anything, darling.
Fantastic.
All
If he
right,
doesn't
well,
give us a
extra
refund,
armor
we're
I
just gonna
bought this
steal his
time.
whole stock.
We're not stealing his whole stock.
I'm
I said that just because I needed to get, some
Right,
mithril
I-
plate.
I can
Would
always smash his
prefer-
head in if you'd like.
no.
No.
Yeah, boo. Nobody likes to have fun here.
The only reason I would be stealing anything is to help
If
our
he screws us
cause
over.
and right.
Only if he's
I'm
good.
planning-
What if he's a
Yes.
jerk? Then can we steal his stuff?
We'll see.
Ah, okay. All right.
We
I
will
like that.
see.
I have a feeling that Cat's just like, why did I do this?
Man, I ended up with the wrong group.
Can I look for some undead on the way to the shop?
No. Almost dying
Do we have
around.
some? Do I have some in the backyard?
What, dead?
Yeah.
No?
Nah, boo.
You still have your zombie outside the gate, though, who's dressed up like a horse.
Are you talking about my horse zombie? Wink, wink. It's actually just a horse. Wink, wink.
Alright, let's go back to the armorsmith, please.
Is Mind Goblin coming along, or is he wanting to stay with Ugg?
No, he should stay with us.
So, Zephos, just to let you know, so when it comes to the animate dead spell,
Yeah, it's like 10 minutes,
I-
right?
Does it go away during a long
Is-
rest?
is it
Yeah.
10 minutes? Does it say that?
Well, I think it's no. The casting time I think is like 10 minutes or so, and then it lasts
Okay.
until I long rest. So my
Yeah,
zombie's just
well,
dead outside the gate.
I.
He's just a dead body right now.
Well, the thing is,
He's a dead body
I'm
with
not
a flashing
100.
forehead.
Let me check.
Because it's my animate dead spell, correct?
Is it animate corpse or animate dead?
Let me double check which one I use.
Because I think
Oh,
that
boy.
would be
It's pretty sure it's animate dead.
it's animate dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, like so the casting time is 1 minute, and I have 24-hour periods.
Yeah.
Yeah, the creature's under my control
yeah.
for 24 hours.
Yeah. After it stops obeying, any command, to maintain control of the creature for another 24 hours, you must cast a spell on the creature again before the current 24
Yeah,
hour
so since he's
period
not under my
ends.
control, he's just an undead outside now. So it's an undead horse or undead horse zombie just causing chaos now. But it's fine.
Which is actually an orc zombie.
Yeah.
It's not actually a horse. It's an orc.
It's a
He's
horse.
dressed up as a horse. He's actually an orc, and now he's going to beat the shit out of the guards. Because
It's a
no
horse.
one's there to control him. Hey, you should have let me take him in. That's his bad. It's his fault now. He's got to deal with his consequences.
Dude, actually, it's probably good for that sake. Otherwise, you'd have been woken up by a zombie trying to eat you.
That happens sometimes, especially when you raise the dead.
It comes with the job.
Yeah, it comes with the
It's
job.
something Zephos is used to at this point.
As a necromancer, this is pretty common for him.
This is why he always ties them up beforehand.
Yeah, I tie him to a wall, like posts. Sometimes they like to get loose. That's kind of a problem. If I don't tell them to bash somebody's skull in, then they'll just go do it themselves. And nobody wants that. There's bashing random citizens.
Walking around, you know.
Exactly.
Okay, so y'all are heading off to the blacksmith, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. So, you head out. You go off to the blacksmith you bought the armor from. As you walk inside, you see him finishing up with someone, and they're walking out with what looks to be a brand new sword.
Cool.
And as you kind of walk up, he looks over. He sees you wearing your mithril armor. Wait, no, didn't you trade the mithril?
I did,
He's
yes.
trying to get his
Yeah,
mithril back.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it back.
Yeah,
yes.
So he looks over and sees you carrying this other armor into the shop, and he just turns and goes, anything I can help you with?
Yeah, I'd like to return this armor, please.
Turn the armor.
Yeah. Just didn't suit my fancy the way I wish.
It was cursed. You sold him cursed armor.
Shut up.
What are you talking about, cursed armor?
Why are you telling me to shut up? He's the one who knowingly sold you shit armor.
I'm just trying to get traded back for my old armor.
Well, he should give you that plus some fucking money
It's cursed.
well, he gave you the curse.
Just hang on, okay? Just hang on.
All right.
Just let me do the talking. All
What are
right.
y'all
right.
talking about some cursed armor for?
Oh, not nothing. I was telling him about some other first set of armor I wore before, but he got it confused with this one. Yeah, no, this one, it just kind of slows me down too much. And I'd like to see if I could maybe get my old plate back that I gave you yesterday. You can keep the gold and everything. I just
Push over.
Well, I hate to tell you this, but you kind of can't have that back.
why? Did you melt it down?
I mean, what else am I supposed to do with Mithril?
What did you make it into?
Well, guess I could at least show somebody. And he turns, he goes, "Don't worry, you're gonna like it." And you see him walk out, and you see that he has made a warhammer out of the Mithril, and he has also made what looks to be some sort of crossbow, using the Mithril as like basically a reinforced metal on it.
Yeah.
It was about all I could make with the metal that was in your armor, but still
Side
nice.
question.
Can I hold it?
What is it, Rilo with you guys?
Where did this guy come from? Where did this guy come from?
Stop
Who
behind
is
I
this guy?
heard
just-
that
he just-
there was a mithril hammer, and I just smelled smithing.
I thought you were still in bed. What?
I love how Rilo just randomly appears behind us sometimes. We just
Thought
have
you
no
were in one of
idea
the
how it
holes.
got there.
Like, did I also come down the stairs?
No, you did.
I mean, yeah, no, you would have been in the
Wait,
room, so yeah, no, I guess you just appeared. So, they didn't even notice you were like following
You
like probably
just-
about 10 meters behind them the whole time, and just
I guess I just happened to run into him looking for smithing tools.
Oh my god.
okay. So
No.
I want to say you just appeared
you
behind me.
you see him
Yeah.
you see him
Teleports.
like you see him kind of look at the hammer for a second and goes, "All right, well, if you wanna hold it and test it out real quick, feel free." And the guy like one hands you, like literally just like with one hand, just like hands you the hammer. And as you kind of like as you like grab it, you start to realize with this hammer, this thing is like this hammer, it's like a great hammer. It's the size of a great hammer. But you realize that with it being mithril, just like how the armor is, it's a lot lighter, like a lot lighter. And this thing can be two-handed, it can be one-handed. You know, it seems to be incredibly light and fast for the sake that it's a hammer, but also due to the fact of the metal that's on it, you can also, like due to the fact that it is mithril still, it could probably still do the same amount of damage a normal hammer would do. So,
Interesting.
what do you think? Did I do a good job? It's been a long time since I've touched any mithril whatsoever.
I think you did a great job, but
Man,
can I get another?
I
Never
never
any
seen
other armor?
smiths usually melt down mithril to make such fine weapons. So usually an amateur would just make armor out of this. So.
Well, I wanted to
Make
do something a
armor
little
out of the
different. I
armor.
mean, I figured if it was
Pretty
gonna
stupid.
make armor lighter, might as well make some weapons lighter. You know, sometimes you wanna give some nice, like lightness to something. So
Does that include putting a curse on it?
what?
Look at Zeph. I was like,
What?
stop. Nothing. He's just being.
I kind of hand him the war hammer back.
So takes it back from you, and he's just like, well, oh yeah, you wanted to come in about your armor. What was wrong
Yep.
with your armor?
I just kept blowing me down, and it's just not working out for me.
Did you make that armor?
No, he got it from somewhere. Right? You know what you said? Belonged to somebody else.
Yeah, it belonged to someone else a while back. I ended up I ended up kind of picking it up, and I made some slight modifications, but that was like, I don't know, just kind of reshaping the metal slightly. But other than that, I didn't really do anything else. It's hard to mess with stuff because, with that armor, they said it was enchanted, and well, if you got enchanted armor, it's not supposed to be, tampered with too much. You kind of ruin it.
Yeah.
Oh, he did know. He just didn't know what sort. Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, do you have any other sets of armor that I could check out?
There's I just got a new one. I'm not sure how. I haven't looked at it at all, but I did get another set just earlier. That that fellow that walked out with that new sword just traded me his armor for that sword.
Mhm.
And so he kind of, he turns and he starts pulling out some of the pieces, and you find that it's just a straight up like adamantine plated armor. It's not something heavy duty. Like this seems like maybe it's a nice set for an amateur adventure is the best way to put it. It's not full, it's not full plate. It's more of like a half plate. And he's just like, well, I got this. This is probably the best armor I could do to match at least the caliber of that somewhat, but unfortunately that was the best thing I had for you.
Yeah. You know what? I'll take it.
If that's what you want to do, I'll do a 1-to-1 trade, but just keep in mind once you do this, I'm not gonna be able to trade anything else after that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm only doing this because I'm technically getting more out of it.
Okay.
How much, if you don't mind me asking, how much would it cost to get a full set of armor commissioned by you, good sir?
All depends. If it's just pure armor, if you're wanting something light, it wouldn't be that much. Depends on the materials. I'd say roughly about 50 gold pieces to get it custom fitted and everything. Something medium based and everything, probably going to cost you somewhere between 75 and 100. And I'd say if you're trying to do something heavy, something that's going to like really take a hit, most people would kind of do it a lot cheaper, but due to the fact of my skills, I could say that it'll probably cost you a little over 100, probably around 150.
All right. What sort of metal would you be using for it?
Do you have any adamantine?
Adamantine? Unfortunately, it's too hard to come by. I think I got a little bit in the back, but I think the most amount I can make with that's probably a dagger of some sort.
Well, I'll take the half plate.
So I guess you're gonna do the trade adamantine for your cool devil armor.
Yep.
You did all that work. I'm so glad I didn't change the picture.
Yeah, I know, right?
You did all that work. For all the viewers at home, he created he actually went on Hero Forge again and created an entire different character just for his armor. I didn't put the picture in today, but if I did, we would have just changed it right back.
Well, really quick before you actually hand it over.
Yeah.
For my own knowledge, what benefits did that armor have? Because I only know about the curse.
Literally just claws.
Oh, okay.
It had claws for an unarmed attack.
And a +1
Gotcha.
bonus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But what I think I'm about to get, and that's a fair trade. I'm okay.
Yeah,
Can I
I mean,
examine
yeah,
it
no.
for any curses.
Yeah, the
thing he's about to get.
the Adam. Well, So you're gonna be getting you know it's okay. So it's a half plate. You know that, right?
I know. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's medium armor.
That's cool.
Yeah. So this
I'm
is
fine with
gonna
that.
it's gonna be so with this, I mean it's adamantine. So
You can't crit me.
I can't crit you. So
So yeah,
yeah,
I'm fine with that.
that's fine. Yeah, your AC would be a little bit lower, but I mean yeah,
Yeah,
that's,
I can take the hit
yeah.
on that. I'd rather have that than hey, at least the demon that I go up against can't crit me anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it was half plate.
So yes, it was a half plate, adamantine half plate.
That's not bad.
Yep. Okay. So
Literally one left, so I'm not gonna complain. That's really good.
yeah. So, moving on. He kind of goes over, puts the stuff kind of away into a trunk, and he's like, "Well, I'll sort that later. Is there anything else I can help you with?"
I actually have a question.
Yep.
I heard, the other day that someone is looking to sell a flame tongue dagger. Do you happen to know where I could find that?
Flame tongue. Well, that would be kind of difficult. Where exactly did you hear this? Flame tongues. It's kind of a rare find.
I mean, it was merely a rumor. I wasn't entirely too sure if it was true or not. But if I were to go and investigate, where would I possibly? Where would be the best place to start?
Well, I know checking the markets around the castle. That's a good place to find magical items. Usually merchants will come by, with all types of trinkets and stuff. Only other place I could think of is every once in a while there's a shipment of magical weapons and stuff that heads over to the Colosseum. But do be warned with the Colosseum. I mean, you might find some good stuff over there, but at the same time, it's gonna be a little pricey considering they don't like letting good weapons go because, I mean, good weapons means good entertainment, or at least that's how they see it.
That's fair. Thank you, darling.
Well, if that's all, you all have a pleasant day, and thanks for doing business.
Yep. I'm gonna walk out.
You'll follow.
Well, you know what? Honestly, I'll take this.
It certainly looks better.
Well, thank you. I do appreciate that. But, well, I've made a little more protection on the battlefield. But, I mean, not really, but a little bit would be nice. But hey, at least I can move full feet and, not
Yes,
against demons.
that other armor certainly looked a lot heavier.
Yep. But that's fine. I'm just gonna. I guess. Did you want to go look for that dagger, or?
I am quite curious to see if it's actually here.
Well, I mean, if you follow me to my problem, I'll help you see if we can get you a flame tongue dagger.
Well, I appreciate it, darling.
I feel like we
Should
brought the
we?
right people if we need to steal one. I'm just kidding, but
Should we perhaps stop by and just check on Mind Goblin before we travel this city more?
yeah, I guess.
Zephyr's darling, are you coming along, Orilo?
Yeah, might as well.
Sure, bro.
All right.
Let's get to it.
I'd like to buy that box of tools. Please.
So you bought a box of tools.
Just finding a random box of tools.
No,
Yeah.
he wants to go back into the smith and
Oh,
buy
okay.
a box of tools.
What kind of? I mean, what kind of box of tools? Is there a specific set or?
Yeah. I guess it'll be a kit that has it's an anvil that can stick on be hammered on a stump.
So like Smith's tools.
Yeah, Smith.
Yeah.
Or just some maintenance if we need it.
Oh,
Yeah.
sounds good.
Let's see.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, if you really want to do that for, Smith's tools. So it's 20 gold pieces to get a full set.
Okay, I'll give him 20 gold pieces.
Okay. So, cool. So you're gonna buy those, and everybody's gonna head back.
We're gonna head back to the house.
So you head back to the house, and as you get back, you see Ugg. He's kind of chilling and everything. He's going through his stuff, kind of counting it a bit, kind of fiddling with stuff, and you see that he's like half-ass, kind of like paying attention to Mind Goblin, who's just going on and on. And as soon as you walk in, like he's paying attention to what he's saying, just not really engaging in the conversation fully. You could assume that he's probably Mind Goblin's probably been going on for a while, and the moment you open the door, it's just like this chick. I ended up meeting her and everything, and I think it hit it off really well, but unfortunately, she didn't really like that. She didn't. I don't know if it was like the fact that I was short, or if it was if it was because of the fact that I'm not really like that into taking it in certain places. I'm not entirely sure, but hi guys, hi.
So Mind Goblin's into pecking, I see.
What? No, I was saying I'm not.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Pegging. Back in my day.
It
What?
sounds like you've had. Oh, wait, what?
What?
Zephos, what?
What?
What are you talking about back in my day?
Well, back in the war, we had nothing better to do.
What?
Ugg has just been like constantly counting like his rune tarot cards, by the way.
Oh my god.
Like no, just pretending to pay attention to Mind Goblin. Just making sure that he was there, essentially.
Yeah.
Oh. I hate to change the subject, but
I don't.
Mind Goblin, darling, we just wanted to stop by and check to see if you were all right and if you needed anything.
I mean, I think I'm fine.
All right.
Looks like he needs a good peg.
Oh dear.
Zephos, my god.
It's
Why?
we're going back out shopping again. Is you sure there's nothing that you need? Nothing you want us to pick up?
Why don't you go with them and see if there's anything you want while you're out there?
A peg leg. You know, like a wooden leg
I mean,
that you use.
I
What do you
could,
think I was
but
talking about with pegging? I meant pegging like your leg. In the war, a lot of people lost limbs.
I'm going to stop paying thanks because you helped me get out of that armor. You know what? Just do what you feel. I'll let somebody else stop this.
yeah, I think they've got it. I don't really need anything. Meanwhile, y'all are staring at this goblin who is just in rags.
I don't really need anything.
Maybe we'll pick you up something new to wear.
Okay, if you find any shinies, I'd like a shiny.
Something shiny. All right. I'll keep
Well,
my eye out.
I was planning on. I guess I could like look for something, but
Dude, yeah. You and Mind Goblin could go out and see if you can find something for him to wear.
I mean, I can see if there's anything he wants.
Nope, not really. Okay, cool. So as I was saying, turns over to Ugg. This chick. I mean, you know, I wasn't really interested in all of that, and you know, I really think she just had a problem with that, you know, and I couldn't really tell if it was, you know, and the rest of you at this point is just like kind of just walking
I'm
out the
shoving
door.
everybody going out the door.
Well, since you guys are leaving Ugg to deal with, leaving Ugg to deal with this. As you guys are leaving, Ugg is just gonna be like, well, if you see any rune books or any of the rune scrolls, that would be much appreciated.
Will do, brother man.
We'll see
Don't
what we can
get
find.
pegged.
God.
So, you all head back out, and I assume you're going to go to probably like, I don't know, are you going to go to the Coliseum, or are you going to head like to the market in the castle?
I want to look at the market first.
Alright.
I'm going to leave the Coliseum for last if I truly need to.
So you'll head off to the market. You know, you get there. It seems to be quite bustling. Seems to be a fresh new batch of merchants just came in, set up shop and everything. So seems to be quite a few people kind of walking around and, you know, buying things. And as you're making your way through, you see a couple cool magic stalls. Got some cool stuff. Nothing stands completely out. There's, you know, there's some weapons that they seem to have a little glow to them and stuff. But from the knowledge you guys kind of have from, you know, your travels and stuff, that most of the stuff seems to be simple +1, you know, a couple +2s here and there. But, you know, nothing that like really catches your eye. So as you're making your way, going through it, Morageth, you know, y'all are, it seems to be somewhat crowded and everything. You know, y'all notice it seems to be like a completely cloaked and hooded, small figure. At a glance, you could see that it might be like some sort of goblin of a sort, kind of, you know, goes in and just ends up bumping into Morageth, and you just hear him, oh, sorry, and he continues to walk. Katarina, you notice in the split second that he bumped into Morageth, his hand went into into Morageth's pocket.
I'm gonna cast Hold Person on that little man.
Yeah, you don't know this.
Oh, I don't. Okay.
One moment, darling. I'm gonna, you know, say that to Morageth. I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna walk up to the hooded figure and put my hand on his shoulder. Excuse me, darling.
And you see him. He kind of glances over at your hand, but he doesn't look up at you. And you're just like, "What do you want?"
I couldn't help but notice. You happened to bump into my friend back there, and as one who also has sticky fingers every now and then, I happen to notice that you might have stolen something from him. I would appreciate it back.
You see him, he kind of glances up at you just slightly. You notice that there's a little scar that kind of like goes across like his left cheek from his lip, kind of down in an angle on his left cheek, and he just goes, "I didn't steal anything. Now leave me alone."
Right. I mean, I could go to the authorities if you truly want me to, or we could discuss this as civilized people.
He kind of bumps your hand off of his shoulder and just goes, "Just leave me alone." And he just walks and starts like trying to make his way down the market through the crowd.
Do you know that goblin, Katarina?
I don't even know if he's a goblin, I'm going to be honest. You
What is
two...
Something happened?
Morga, darling, you might want to check your pockets, but, I'm going to go and follow him for a bit. You two can feel free to follow, but not too close. I do not... I'm going to be honest, I don't trust your sneaking skills. I'll be back. And I'm gonna follow off the goblin.
Okay.
Or the
So-
person.
Yep. So she ends up walking, kind of goes after him and everything. And you notice as you're kind of going through your pockets more again, you find a piece of paper in your pocket. And as you pull the piece of paper out and kind of unfold it and everything, you see that it seems to be a letter from Fidget, telling you to meet her, telling you that the meet time has been slightly moved to not meet her until tomorrow around noon.
Got it. Did he take anything?
From what you can tell, no.
Okay. Should we go get that?
I think we should probably stop her, yeah.
So, as we move to Cat, who's already moving through the crowd, you end up following this goblin just outside the market, and he seems to go off into a slight little alley off to the side, leading into what seems to be the slums area. It seems to be a little bit of a slums area off to the side. You make your way in. Nothing. The place it's pretty mild. There's not really a whole lot of people here, and most of the people you see here don't typically have that much money. And you see him kind of walk through this area, and as he walks over to a group, you see the group is just kind of sitting there, kind of hovering around a small area, as you see that they're kind of like doing a bit of like dice rolling, as like a bit of like a, you can assume to be like a little bit of a gambling ring right there. And he just kind of goes and stands off next to them, not necessarily joining in on anything, but just kind of standing over there.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of stay in the shadows for now. Just keep watch.
Yep. So, as you're standing in the shadows and everything, Morageth, Zephos, and Orila, you three, you make your way out of the market, and, you head off just across the bridge, knowing that they went this way somewhere, but you're not 100% sure where. Like, you see people every once in a while walking in and out, but you're not 100% sure where they would have gone.
You see that girl anywhere?
No, I don't. Shit. He didn't
I don't want her
steal-
bothering Fidget's group.
Yeah, no, you didn't steal anything.
Yeah, he's trying to remain low key as well.
We still have to go find some.
Should we split up or stick together?
We'll stick together.
Alright.
But, Oh, I have an idea to cast Thaumaturgy and be like, Katarina, he didn't steal anything!
That's great. You should do that.
Oh, so you're just gonna scream? With wait, did you say with thaumaturgy?
Yeah, you know what? Let's see how this plays out.
Okay, cool.
Some people are going to be wearing the brown. They're needing to wear their brown pants.
But
Yeah.
it doesn't do damage, though.
No,
Yes,
it
but
just-
it can scare the ever-loving shit out of people, can't it?
Yeah. I'm gonna, like, normally announce to the crowd, guys, I gotta use Thaumaturgy. Everyone, I'm sorry. Cover your ears. I have to use Thaumaturgy. I have to find my friend. And then I'm gonna use Thaumaturgy.
Yep. Okay, cool. So
The things that Johnny doesn't expect us to do.
Wait, where are we standing at? Because I know exactly what I want to say. I just gotta figure it out. Like,
yeah.
so we're on the docks or something?
What?
Where did you say we were
You're
standing?
just across the bridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
just
gonna
across the
cast
bridge.
Thaumaturgy.
Yeah.
Be like, Katarina! Katarina, the tiefling, you are needed across the bridge. Nothing was stolen. Please regroup with the 3 idiots across the bridge.
Katarina, you hear the voice and you're sitting there like wondering who it is, and then you recognize it and you get a little bit of a chuckle as you're kind of just standing there. Like as you're kind of like standing there, like watching that other group, recognizing the voice and everything. As you kind of slightly chuckle, you do notice that the hooded figure kind of seems to glance back in your direction before looking back into the group itself.
Thank you.
Hey, can I try that? Nightmare, 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 nightmare.
Yeah, you just see nightmare.
Okay,
Some just crapping their pants right now.
considering,
Or just like
you know,
stack. I just stack with booming voice, altered eyes and tremors. So it's just like a meeting. I'm not gonna do that, but that would be funny.
considering I, noticed the goblin noticing me, noticing him, noticing me. Anyways, I'm going to.
Oh.
I'll walk over to him and nodding. Could I speak to you for a moment?
And you see him. He slightly turns his head, not quite looking at you. You could probably assume that like all it is that like in his peripherals he's kind of like, probably like ended up seeing like the lower part of your body under the the confines of his hood and everything, and he just he's just like, if you couldn't get the hint, go away.
Well, aren't you a charmer? I simply want to talk.
And you notice that like his hand starts to form some sort of flame, and he just goes, "I'm not asking."
Oh dear. Very well. It was just I simply wanted to talk, but if you do not wish to, you play? And I'm gonna gesture to the game that the other guys are playing.
And Do you see him like he's been like kind of just straight faced the whole time, but you see like a little grin just kind of appear, and he just goes, "No, I don't. I have a bunch of friends that play though. Just never been into games myself."
That's understandable. I'm a bit the same way. I enjoy watching. Quite entertaining. Well, I hope to see you around, and perhaps we could get a drink sometime.
And you see him. He glances back, never looking at you, but he does seem to slightly glance back, and he goes, "You know what? You're not my type. Go away." And he just starts watching the game again.
I didn't mean for that reason, darling. But I hope you have a wonderful day.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll start walking away.
Yep. So you walk away. Guys are, on the, they're just on the edge of the bridge as you walk back up. You see them and kind of head on over to meet up with them. People are passing by, going across the bridge and everything. And you see one or two people. They're like standing at the bridge. They're still looking at Moragath, like because of just how loud he was.
We need a better way to contact one another.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you kind of knock off on us, and I forgot to check my pockets before you left. So,
Yes.
sorry. He didn't steal
No.
anything, but I do have this. And I'm going to show her the letter.
Ah, so he was a part of that little goblin girls group.
Yep. So, we'll chalk it up to a whoopsie daisy.
You know, I tried to talk with him, and I'm beginning to wonder why everyone is declining whenever I'm offering a drink.
I think they think you're trying to date them.
I guess there could be a possibility, but I simply want to have a drink every now and then.
Yes, but here's the thing, my friend. You're pretty, all right? Like, people are going to be like, oh, well, oh, you're trying to flirt with me, that kind of thing, because people are just weird. Okay? Look,
I
It
don't
happens to me
appreciate
all the time. I don't know what to do about all the drinks that I get bought.
That one of the random guys that was like, on the other side of the bridge that was like has been staring at Moragath just goes, "I second that," and then he just walks off.
What? How many people have like offered him drinks or whatever?
You don't know what part.
Well, alright. So, we're meeting tomorrow, which means we have the rest of the day today to, I suppose, do whatever we need to.
Yep.
I would still like to try and find that dagger, but unfortunately, it doesn't seem like the market's the place for it.
Oh, then to the Colosseum, right?
Yes, but I'm going to be honest, if it's at the Colosseum, and if it's actually there, I probably will not be purchasing it.
Yep.
But I'm curious.
We could
Okay.
always steal it.
No,
I
I'll lean over.
will-
I'll lean over to Zephos and just like, no, I've been arrested in this place one too many times. Let's not.
Fair point. Maybe I can
Well, then.
find some dead bodies on the way.
Darling, I don't know if you're going to find dead bodies within a city.
They don't
Well, you
fight.
said we're
together
going to
in
the Colosseum. Yeah. Could be some dead warriors. Those make
Well, I don't
excellent
think they
items.
fight to the death.
The same guy walks right past you guys across the bridge once again, like on his way out of the market this time. And he's just like, "Oh, you'll find plenty at the Coliseum," and he just keeps
Oh
walking.
my god.
You know what? I like that guy. So, what is your name?
He just keeps walking. He didn't hear you at all.
This guy's real selective hearing on that one.
Almost like he's only here for plot relevance or something.
Yeah. Well, off to go collect some dead bodies.
Doo-ba-doo-doo-doo-ba-doo, gonna go straight to the dead body.
All right. So
My holes
head
aren't
off.
gonna fill themselves.
So far in this episode, we've covered 3 different types of anyone knows. Pegging,
reminded-
walking, and then having your holes filled. Alright, let's keep going.
That reminded me that you nicknamed Mind Goblin as Two Holes. We're going to the Coliseum.
I completely forgot that I did that.
So, you head off to the Coliseum. Upon arriving, it seems like, today isn't exactly a big day for the Coliseum, but there's quite a few people. There's a little bit of fighting and stuff that's happening in the Coliseum. It seems to have little small events going on right now. And as you head off, you end up going into the, pretty much the smithing area. And upon arriving that area, you see a couple people at work, and one of the smiths and catches an eye of the adamantine armor that Morageth is wearing. He's just like, "You a fighter?"
Not anymore. I used to be.
Ah, okay. Well, with that kind of armor, you probably should be.
Oh, I was once. I did really good, actually.
Don't recognize you, but I mean, if you were good back in the day,
Oh, you're not supposed to.
yeah. What was that?
Huh? I didn't say it loud enough for him to hear. That was more of a...
Yeah, I know that was the point. Well, either ways, anything I can help you with?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. It's personal.
Darling. Hello. Would you happen to know if there's a flame-tongued dagger within your possession?
Flame tongue dagger. I usually don't deal with daggers and stuff. That'll probably be my brother. And he turns over and he's like, "Hey!" And you see a guy's he seems to be a little stockier. It's got a little bit of fat on him and everything. Turns over, and as you see him turn, his bald head glistening in the light of the forge. He turns. He turns. Yeah, he turns over and he just like, "Oh, what do you need?" Looking for a dagger. "Oh, I might be able to help you with that." "Well, what kind of dagger are you looking for?"
I heard a rumor that there was a flame-tongued dagger within the city. I was wondering if you perhaps had it?
"A flame-tongued dagger?"
Yes.
Yeah, never heard of it, but we did get some new stuff today. Haven't been able to look at any of it. And he sits there and thinks for a second. He's like, "Wait a second. I think there was a chest I was going through earlier had some weird stuff in it." And he walks off to the side. You see a couple crates and everything, and as he kind of pushes one to the side, And by the sound of him pushing it, like, you can assume that there's probably, I don't know, like almost a ton of just metal just in this thing. Just pushes it to the side and he's just like, I think this is what you want. And he goes over, grabs a chest, picks it up, and as he goes and places it on the ground next to his anvil, you like hear an audible thud, and the wood of the chest itself is cracking as he's just carrying it.
Jeez.
He opens the thing, and he starts kind of going through a couple of stuff, and he's like, okay, I think I've got your daggers here. And he starts putting them out in front of you. Now, I'm not sure what about half of these are. I know, I enjoy myself a little bit of, good old stabby every once in a while, but I don't recognize all these. And you go through, you start looking at some of the daggers and everything. None of the daggers are very familiar. But as you go and like reach for each one, you kind of get a slightly different feeling. All of them do seem to be enchanted. One of them seems to be, one of them seems to be kind of like enchanted with what you could feel like almost like a necrotic energy. There's another one that like seems to, like, as you're holding it, it seems to almost like slightly heat up in a certain way. As you're holding it and everything, you feel that your hand seems to get a little bit hotter as you're holding it. There's a couple daggers that, like, they just, as you pick them up, they seem to be just a little bit lighter than a normal dagger. And like the last one, you notice that there's a little tiny divot on the bottom, and as you kind of like press the little button, you see another dagger, like a very tiny one that's hidden in it, pop out the bottom. And you see that the blade of that is completely coated in like what seems to be like a poison or something.
Oh, interesting. You said you don't know much about these daggers, though, correct?
Oh, I haven't really gotten a gander at them myself, but what can I help you with on these?
I'm simply curious. Where did you get the shipment from? Do you trust your trader?
I get stuff for the Coliseum all the time. As for if I trust him, I'm about 50-50 on it. I haven't had anything that's bad, but it probably could make something better in the forge. Just when you got a lot of people fighting all the time, it's a lot easier just have them, die with it, smelt the whatever broken weapons, and just continue on.
Makes sense. I would assume that the Colosseum takes precautions when it comes to cursed items.
Probably not.
I'm not entirely sure. I don't dabble in, cursed items or anything like that. Most of the stuff I like to grab is, typically, of the normal sorts. I mean, if you need magical stuff to get the job done, not really good at your job, are you?
That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm good, to be quite honest. I may come back another day when you have another shipment, and perhaps, maybe one day you might have a flame tongue dagger. Quite what I'm looking for.
Hey, actually, do you guys have any, like, helmets or cloaks? Looking for, like, one of those, like, really cool ones with the plume on them.
Oh.
I'm adding this to my character in Hero Forge. Can you just sell me something? I'll pay money so you have it.
I'm confused. You're trying to change your helmet?
Yeah, I'm trying to have a helmet. I don't think I have a helmet. Because he melted it down.
Oh.
Well, did the full set of adamantine
Well,
come
yeah,
with it?
adamant.
Did it?
Did it? Wait a minute. I think
It's
you're kind of right.
adamantine half plate.
Yeah, I think helmets are like completely different. Let me check.
I've put a helmet on. It doesn't give you any benefit of having a helmet.
Yeah, I think helmet wise, I think that's I think it just I think you pretty much just like you could just assume you have a helmet with it.
Okay, I was putting on like a Greek helmet on my character in Hero Forge, so I was like, "Can I have that one?"
Yeah, have fun with it.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
I do appreciate your time, and I hope to see you again. Thank you, good says.
Okay, so y'all are heading off again.
yeah.
Where y'all heading?
I suppose back to the house. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else that we're, at least I'm looking for.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Oh wait, no, I forgot.
Oh, what?
I did forget. Ugg did want us to look for some.
Oh, you're
rune
so
books.
right.
Okay.
Well,
So
let's
you
look for-
go off to a library to find rune books. There are none. Okay, now you're heading back to the house.
Okay, we'll head back to the
I
house.
figured that was Johnny going to be like, yeah, no.
Where's the story along?
So
Go shopping.
you head back to the
Exactly, we've been
house.
shopping for 2 episodes.
Yeah. So you head back to the house. You make your way in and everything, and as you make your way in, you see Ugg. Ugg doesn't seem to be asleep, but you see that his social battery has been completely drained. So he's just sitting there, going through all of his stuff, just trying to find some way to entertain himself. And you notice that you notice that like you don't see Mind Goblin like anywhere.
Darling.
Where's the Mind Goblin?
Huh? Sorry. What? I must have really zoned out there.
Where's the Goblin?
Wait, he's not here?
No.
Oh god, I can still hear him.
And so,
Hear
you know,
that?
you guys, like, as you're starting to think, you know, that he's kind of going crazy, you can actually hear him. You can hear what sounds to be a slight snoring from upstairs.
Does anyone else hear the snoring? Because that is
yeah.
not helping me right now.
Wait, do we hear the snoring?
No, only he does.
Oh my god!
That's what he gets with a
Come
passive
on,
perception of 20.
I think you're going crazy, man.
Oh no. Okay, note to self: do not stay alone with Mind Goblin.
Must be affecting your mind or something.
Yes, he truly is the Mind Goblin.
Mind Goblin.
You guys do not understand how many stories of how many like women goblin women he's trying to date, and even like other women as well.
Huh.
Sounds like quite the man.
I don't know either because I zoned out within like halfway through like the second or third story.
30 minutes ago.
I zoned out within like the second or third story.
Oh,
They're just that long.
Well, we should perhaps start looking. He is our bargaining chip to get Yorn back, after all.
yeah, that is true.
Well,
Probably do that.
well, it may just be me, but It may just be me, but I think I do hear some sort of snoring upstairs.
Let's go check.
We'll start there.
And Ugg is just going to go and put his head in his hands and just like on the table.
Okay. So y'all head upstairs, and as y'all reach the top of the stairs, you can hear a slight snoring, just a as Katerina, you recognize it's coming from the direction of your room again.
Not again.
Oh, great. This shit again.
That's definitely his snoring. I'll go over to my room. And go and look in there.
So you walk in, and you can hear the snoring, of course, get louder. And as you make your way over to your bed, you look under, and you find him curled up in a ball again.
I'll stand back up after I peek under there and I'll look to Morgan. I mean, he's comfortable at least, I hope.
Well, we just need to keep a watch on him, I guess.
Yeah, I'll stay in here and let him rest.
All right,
I'll keep an eye on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna head downstairs then.
All right. I'll let you know if I need anything.
Okay, please do, because we can't have anything happen to this stupid Mind Goblin. I love him though. I say if I walk out, I would die for this goblin.
Hey, Morgath,
Oh.
did you find 2 holes?
Yeah, there's 2 holes under the bed.
Nah, that makes sense.
Why
Who's
do you
dead?
keep calling them 2 holes?
Well, because he couldn't pick between the 2 holes that were in the backyard, because he was trying to find a napping spot. What, do you think I'm perverted or something? Come on.
Zephos, I'll be honest. Yes, I did for a little bit.
Oh, well. When I was talking about filling my holes, I was talking about the holes that I dug
Okay.
in the backyard for the bodies, because I'm a necromancer.
Yeah, I can tell.
I don't do any freaky stuff with the bodies, though. That's a little pushing it.
Yeah, well, good. At least you don't do that.
Yeah. Some necromancers, ugh, you know?
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's a little too far.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So anyway,
Yeah, anyways.
What's the move?
Well, Mind Goblin's sleeping upstairs, and we have to wait till tomorrow to meet up with anybody. So, guess we're just relaxing, as the cool kids say.
Yeah. What is Ugg up to?
I don't know, other than checking his own sanity.
Hey, Ugg.
I don't know if you will help.
Ugg.
Huh? Sorry.
Yeah.
Still zoning out. Sorry.
You alright over there?
Still zoning out. Sorry.
It's like a broken fucking record. Alright. Guess I'm just gonna go get some sleep. You guys are weird. Just gonna.
You guys are weird.
Go up here.
I can't believe you said that. Out of all the people. You're weird. What?
says the necromancer.
Says the necromancer who constantly talks about their dead body.
Ugg has like zoned out so much at this point that he just doesn't even know like what time it is.
You know what? Fair.
Okay. So all of you are going to pretty much chillax for the day?
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Change up spells, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go change up some spells.
Do whatever is needed.
So
Yeah, yes, Zephos, go change up spells. Don't be like your cousin.
What did my cousin do?
I don't
Probably
know.
killed his team. Sounds like him.
Came close a couple times. Why? Because he didn't have himself prepared.
You know, you gotta watch out for his pocket chicken. It's kind of deadly. I don't know why he carries that stuff around with him.
So
It's
long
not.
as he pops in for this 5-minute bit here. It's like, yeah, no, the pocket chicken's awful, actually.
Who's this guy? How did he get?
Okay, so you all are taking a long rest. So as you're enjoying a good night's sleep, all of you, all of you relax. You're resting and everything. Katarina, before you fall asleep, of course, there's a goblin still sleeping under your bed.
Yeah, I kind of, well, I'm gonna look under the bed just to check up on him.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, as you're looking under the bed, I mean, he's still curled up in a ball in the exact same position, just.
Okay. I'm probably going to just lay in my bed, just kind of staring up the ceiling for a bit, and then I'll let myself go into a lighter sleep, just so I'm still kind of aware of him.
Okay. So, as you are kind of laying there, going to sleep and everything, you do notice that after quite a bit, after quite a bit of, going to sleep, you find yourself in a dream, completely aware that it is a dream, but you find yourself in a flashback of a previous time.
Okay.
So as you look around you, you see that you are inside of a ship. Seems to be a ship that you don't recognize too much. Seems to be a wood, raggedy ship and everything. Very similar to one that you think of, but you're not 100% sure because it would be weird to be back. And you hear waves crashing on the side of the ship. You hear crew running around, screaming, trying to figure out something as there seems to be a loud storm just outside of the ship itself. And you find that you are inside of a metal cage.
Okay.
And being inside of this cage, you get a remembrance. You're still trying to grasp the whole situation because, well, you've been through this before. A long time ago, you were in this cage, being shipped across. You were being shipped across the ocean, and through a storm, which you remember to be, like a. Pretty much the death of the crew itself, and you remember the ship itself exploded. However, as the storm seems to go, some stuff starts changing. It seems the crew are yelling out to each other, and you hear almost like a clashing of swords of some sort. Things start to get intense, and then you start to hear that the storm itself starts to die down a little bit. You're not sure why, but it seems, for whatever reason, it's just getting quieter. Things get calmer and calmer, down to the point where it almost seems like the boat kind of gains control again, but you don't hear sounds of any of the crew itself. And then, stepping down from the upper deck, Doom. You see a shadowy figure walking up to the cage. And as they look directly at you, you see a terrifying devil standing in front of you, a person you recognize, one of which that you have very, very fond, or you have a very vivid imagination, someone that you were not exactly happy to see, but for whatever reason, you don't feel pure anger like you would suggest. You feel almost frightened, like this person almost seems more powerful. You're not 100% sure why this is the case, but you just can't help but feel fearful in the presence of this person. And you see them kind of bend down a little bit to the cage and just like, oh, little one, it looks like you're scared again.
I'm not scared.
Oh, it's okay. You're on your way to quite a fair place indeed. But, I do understand. Last time we met, and you see, he kind of turns his head from the shadow, and on the right side of his face is a scar that is left, pretty much going all the way down just the edge of his right eye, all the way down to just below his lip. And he goes, I haven't forgotten what you've done. And due to that fact, I am not going to let you get away with it. So you better watch out, because I know where you are. As he fades into the distance, almost like a shadow of the night, you see flashbacks just, popping in and out constantly before you spring awake. And as you spring awake, you find it's the next morning. You're looking around, trying to figure out, what's happening. And you're like kind of frightened for a moment, but after a few moments, you feel the kind of like almost like a bump on the bed itself. The bump almost being like a calling card to it being like, real life. Like you get your realization, and you see crawling from under is you see crawling under, Mind Goblin seems to like crawl out from under the bed, rubbing his eyes, and he's just like, oh gosh. I can't get the feeling that you move too much. And for whatever reason, usually he would irritate you, but for this one particular instance, it's almost like he's the most comforting thing that that you've ever seen in your life.
I'm sorry, darling. I didn't mean to wake you.
Oh man, it's already hard enough to sleep down there. You really gotta not move too much. That creaking and everything, and not to mention just all of a sudden the movement of the bed and everything. Oh gosh. And he rubs the back of his head, and it's like, scared me for a second there.
I apologize. I will refrain from moving so much from now on. For the time that you're staying. Actually, speaking of, we're supposed to meet up with your group today.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I guess we have to. We don't really have a whole lot of time. We probably should head out sometime soon.
Yes,
Considering we've got quite a bit to go. How exactly did you sleep? And you kind of think upon it for a moment, but it's almost like you didn't get any sleep. You can't put your finger on it. Maybe you toss and turn too much or anything. Like, you clearly slept through the whole night, but it's almost like you just didn't get any rest whatsoever, as you actually did not get any benefits of your long rest last night.
Okay.
So, also, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh dear. Okay. $13. I have a +0 in it, so.
Got it. So, upon waking up as well, due to your frightened condition, part of the reason that you did not receive that is because you were going to be taking 10 points of psychic damage.
Gosh, okay. Oh dear. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of cover my eye, rubbing it a little bit. I suppose I had a bad dream. Didn't get a whole lot of rest. Should be fine though.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, was it a bad dream?
It was. But I would rather not talk about it.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, I won't talk about it. But I do want to talk about why do you sleep in that? As he points to your clothes.
I just feel more safe. I like to always be prepared.
Well, yeah, but most people would at least take off their daggers before going to sleep.
Oh, you're not going to find me without my daggers, darling.
Oh. Well, I mean, that makes sense, I guess. You're not really going to find me with anything. Oh, yeah, I don't have anything. Oh, did you find a shiny yesterday?
No. Well, I mean, found a few very pretty daggers, but didn't get any. I do have spare daggers if you would like them.
So no shinies?
No, I'm afraid not, darling.
Man. That's okay. I think it's probably for the best. I don't have shinies. I don't need to be distracted. I do have a job to do. What that is be the best hostage I can be.
Right. You know what? Here, take this. I'm gonna give him 5 gold pieces.
So, as you are reaching in your pocket, you do realize, you do feel like that there's something different in there as well. And as you pull it out, you see a small, like emerald gem, just in your hand as you pull it out. You're confused how it got there, and she's like, "Oh, that's a shiny! You said you didn't get shiny, but you got shiny!"
I don't recall getting it.
But you have it, so clearly you got it. Oh, I see. It was one of those like surprise things. My bad. How about this? I'll walk out of the room, and when I walk in, you could like yell surprise, okay? And he scurries over to the door. He closes it, and he knocks just on the door.
Come in.
He opens the door. Surprise! Wait, no, wait. You were supposed to. Sorry. It's my. I'm sorry. I got the whole thing backwards. Okay, let me try that again. He walks out the door, closes it, and then you just hear another knock. Just
audibly giggling at this. Come in.
And he opens the door. Happy birthday! Wait, no, that's not. You're supposed to yell. Okay. No, third time, it's going to work. Meanwhile, the rest of you hear all of this downstairs.
At some point, I just kind of expecting him to just be like, "Man, you're bad at this." Even though he's the one that's messing it up.
You just hear Morgan yelling from his room, "What the fuck is going on?"
So he goes, closes the door again, and he just knocks one last time.
I'm gonna walk over and actually open the door.
And as you open the door, you find he's not standing there.
Mind Goblin?
And then
it
did literally like coming, like basically like hanging from the ceiling upside down. It seems that he looks straight down, hanging upside down. His like face within inches of yours. Happy birthday! And he crosses his arms, and he's just like, I feel like it only works if you have more people.
Here, darling, let me help you. I'm gonna help him get off of his ceiling.
You like pull him down, and like as you do, it's almost like he felt like weightless for a moment before he just falls straight down, and you're like just barely able to catch him so he doesn't break his neck.
Are you all right? Dust him off a little bit.
Yeah, never better.
Right, well, I don't know where this came from, and I frankly would not like to know. So here, you can just have it, and I'm gonna hand him the 5 gold and the emerald.
Ooh, shiny. And then he like looks at the gold and he goes, I think I've seen this before. And he bites straight into it and goes, What is this?
It's money, darling. Did you think it was like candy?
Are you saying they make these without candy in them?
Yes, it's what you would trade for the candy. Well, perhaps not gold, but...
Oh.
Would you like to go get some candy?
Can I use this to get the candy?
You can if you would like. You could probably get quite a lot.
Okay. Oh, wait, no, but we need to get ready to leave. I'll get candy later.
We can get it before we leave.
No. I will worry about it later. I need to be a good hostage. Good hostage does not get candy. Good hostage, make sure that job gets done so that hostage can go back to other people. Why am I a hostage again?
Well, your friend took our friend hostage, as a sort of trade. I believe they were going to be taking care of the dynamite and delivering... I think they already delivered the supplies. But, yes, you're going to return to them. It's all right.
Oh. Okay. He just turns and scurries away, just going down the steps.
I'm going to walk over to Morgoth. Is Morgoth in his room?
At this point, I would just assume everybody's downstairs.
Downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll go downstairs as well.
Yep.
Or, well, actually, before I go downstairs, go in my room and pat my horns and tail with some of that soot that I have, and then I'm gonna go downstairs.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk over to Morgoth. Darling, can I speak to you for a moment?
Sure. Yes. What's wrong? Everything okay?
I have just concerning thought.
Oh.
Would you mind doing the whole? And I'm going to like gesture to the brain, like the mind meld.
Oh, yes. One sec. You see him like tap his head. Like, hang on, I start to wake this thing up, and I like tap it a couple times. You just hear whoom.
Windows startup noises.
Exactly. Actually, it's more like dial up, but yeah. But yeah. What's wrong?
I am just thinking. I didn't entirely sleep all that well last night.
Oh. What
I
happened?
think. Oh, I really had a bad dream. It's all right. But
Sorry.
it's quite all right. When we go, Jay, to deliver Mind Goblin back, I think I'm. Now I need to go, don't I?
I mean, we would like you to come with us, but I mean, you don't have to. We're not going to require you. If you need to sleep, you need to sleep. That's, completely fine.
No, I would rather not remain in the house. It's you know what? Never mind. I'm just tired.
Oh.
I'm just.
You're fine. You're okay. Yeah, don't fret yourself too much now. I mean, if anything, we'll just load up a. We don't have a cart, do we?
We could rent one. I don't mind paying for a bus.
I mean, I can help pay for a cart. That's not a problem. I just forgot that we had one. But if we get a cart, which is probably the best option, just take a rest in there if you can. We'll all be around you. I don't know exactly what happened. I think you don't want to talk about it. That's perfectly fine. But, yeah, you can just take a break in there and rest as long as you can.
I appreciate that. That would be a good idea. Well, we should probably eat and get all that done then.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I'm gonna, before she's done, I'm gonna be like, are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. Just, heart rate's going a little quickly today, that's all.
Okay. Well, something's very wrong. You can tell us. At least me, I know you slightly longer than these guys.
Yeah, I would not want to, entrust Zephos with anything, to be quite honest.
Yeah, no, understandable, actually.
Mind Goblin, kind of slightly elbow taps Orilo and just goes, "Why are they staring at each other? Are they lovers or something?"
Well, I think the goblin's on to us. I'm gonna go disconnect.
I can't tell if Waffles is talking.
I don't know.
I hear something.
Yeah, Waffles?
Riley's just watching TV in the background.
There's a miniature play going on. Oh my god, Orilo's off doing a puppet show on the side, rehearsing for a puppet show.
Exactly, yeah, that's what you hear from his room.
Orilo?
Orilo! Waffles!
Waffles!
He's actually inventing the TV up in his room.
Yeah, he's inventing that. So what he needs
He's
is
inventing the
for.
TV. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna retcon that. He bumps Ugg. They're staring at each other for quite a while. Are they lovers or something?
No. If I remember correctly, Morgoth there has some mind powers, so it might be talking to each other with their minds.
Oh, I see. Why wouldn't they want us to hear? Is it because they're sharing dirty secrets? You know, there was this chick one time that I met. You just completely zoned out in that exact moment.
Ugg just slams his head on the table.
Like Squidward, it's like Squidward taking Patrick's orders, just slamming his head on it.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna sit down and eat.
So y'all eat and everything, get things together. And you finally get ready to head on out. So, you gather your stuff, and you head out the front door, making sure the place is locked, all ready to go. The holds are still in the backyard.
The holes are still in the back.
Zepho, she's still got problems. And now, you guys are ready to hit the road.
Well, we want to rent a cart and everything as well.
Yes. Okay. So you head nearby. To the only places you could think to probably get a cart's near a stable. So you head nearby to a stable near the docks. As you head off down to the docks to look for one, you end up finding a very particular fellow off to the side. Seems to be wearing a very nice set of it's very nice set of like blue robes that's kind of got a little bit of a gold trim on it. Wearing some brown
This
pants.
guy again?
Got a kind of a red bandana and gloves, and he seems to be having 2 llamas attached to a wagon. And as you kind of walk up to him.
Oh no, Magic Man, is that you?
What? Do I know you?
Oh wait, you probably wouldn't recognize me in my new highly articulated form. No,
I'm not sure if I know you, but if you would like to buy something, I can definitely help you out. And he reaches over into his bag, into what looks to be his bag of holding, reaches his arm completely in, starts pulling out some random gimmicks and stuff. He's like, can I interest you in a deck of playing cards? It's for the low price of $29.99.
I knew you were gonna say $29.99 for the low price of 5 cents a pack of chewing gum. No, we were looking for a cart.
Oh, a cart. Well, I can help you with that too. And he reaches back in to he reaches back into his bag, and you see him just like he starts tugging. He's like, just wait 1 second. It's a little hard to pull this out sometimes. And he pulls out what seems to be a crystal ball of some kind. And he goes, well, would you like to buy?
What? We're here for a cart.
Yes.
That's a crystal ball.
That you put on the cart.
No, we're just here for a cart.
Well, in that case, he throws it back in, and he's like, well, let me show you inside. And so he goes and opens one of the stable doors. He goes, I just recently got these. Ended up buying this stable and everything, and well, I've got a couple carts in here. I tend to lose carts every now and then. There's a particular set of people that I keep meeting, and I pretty much lose a cart every time. So, as you can look in here, there's plenty of fine carts, but unfortunately, most of the carts here are going to require some type of horse. None of these have crystal balls installed on them, so you can't, drive it yourself. You gotta,
We need a crystal ball to drive the cart.
Well, yeah, unless you want to go off and buy yourself some horses or stuff, Or llamas do the job too, but you're not having them. The ones outside are mine.
Okay, how much for it and how much for the cart? How much for both of them?
So, in total, it'll be 50 gold pieces.
Oh. Okay.
Well, yeah. What do you think? I was going to rip you off and sell you a 300 gold piece cart? I mean, actually, that's a good idea. Can we go to that?
No. You already made your offer.
That is a good point. Can't be mad about it. And you see him reach back. In, and he easily just pulls out the crystal ball, and he just goes, came out easy that time. So yes. As for the cart, go ahead and choose whichever one you want. And you just stick this on top of the handle.
Alrighty then, I guess. Anybody want to pitch in on my cart? I'm gonna pitch in a little bit, but it's only 50 gold, so.
Kat's kind of like just staring out into space right now. She's zoned out.
Yep. So
Everybody's like, you know what? Fine, I'll just pay for it.
Oh, I was gonna say I could help out some. Just tell me how much.
It's 50 total. For both,
Well, yeah.
for both the crystal ball and the thing? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
You just want to split it then, or?
Yeah, we can just split it. That's fine.
Okay, I'll do 25. Do 25. You do 25.
Sounds good.
So you give him the money, throws it into his bag of holding. He's just like, thank you for the business. Yeah, going ahead and grab your cart, load it on up, and going ahead and take it for a spin and everything. Have fun.
All right. Well, thank you. I'm going to install it and just pull it out because I know how to drive these.
Yep. So,
it's been a long time since I've driven one of these.
Yep. So you start loading up. Is everybody?
It's like riding a bike.
Everybody's loading up on the wagon, right?
Is everybody getting on?
As far as I know.
All right. So as everybody's like loading up onto it and everything, the goblin walks over. The goblin walks over and just goes, "Thank you for your business." And he he flicks a gold piece at him. It just gets onto the wagon, and you see the trader you can't really see the smile behind his mask, but you can kind of assume that there's a smile, and he just kind of takes it, puts it in his bag of holding, and then he looks over at Ugg, and he's just he looks over at Ugg and everything, and Ugg, of course, you recognize him, and he just goes, "Wait a second, don't I know you?"
We have met before, yes.
Hug, load up in the cart, please.
I can't remember. It seems like it wasn't even that long ago that I met you before. I think. Wait. Weren't you with that party that had me chased by big purple worms?
No. Wait, what? Did you have to do that to him? Look, I don't know.
I think I would remember getting someone chased by big purple worms.
Wait, yes, in that Goliath there. Wait a minute. Yeah, because his blunderbuss came out of it.
Wait, did you get chased by a purple? What happened? Look, I had nothing to do with this, so let's just load up.
And you see him. He's just sitting there, like with his arms crossed, and he's like, maybe I was mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that I was chased back in that desert because of you guys.
I remember helping someone. I think I remember helping you, or being one of the ones helping you while you were being chased by worms.
That's not quite how I remember it. And he kind of turns away, just trying to like shrug the whole thing off.
I was all volunteering.
All I remember is I was being chased by worms and everything, and some of my stock was broken.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, it is never a good thing when a merchant's stock gets broken.
Nope.
Just go before I lose my patience.
All right, well, you heard the man. I'm giving you a look of get the hell in the cart right now.
Yeah, Ugg is in the cart, by the way.
Yeah, everybody's in the cart.
Yeah, I'm taking off.
Yeah. So you take off and you start heading out, and you make your way, up through the college district again, and you make your way out to the eastern gate. And as you're approaching it, one of the guards stops you for a moment, just goes, you heading out here?
Yep.
Okay, well, good luck. We got reports that apparently there's been a couple of problematic figures on the road. Not 100% sure what it is, but
Okay.
yeah, we're not 100% sure. Also at the same time, you, and he points over to Zephos. Your little friend, he's well, you can go look at him, and you kind of glance right through the gates, and you could see your little orc buddy. His legs have been completely eaten off, and you can see like a trail of blood and everything, kind of leading off into the trees. Yeah, it seems some wolves decided to come up and yeah.
Oh.
We tried to help, but well, the rope kind of got undone, and he kind of attacked one of us. Barely managed to get him, back to that post, but yeah, unfortunately, the wolves kind of took off with his legs. So
well, okay. I'm gonna say.
Yeah. So all I'm gonna ask is, if you don't get rid of them, we're gonna go get rid of them.
All right, Zephos, I guess it's time to get rid of your friend. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Okay, cool.
Zephos fell asleep in the cart.
He's still asleep. So, so you pass along, not worried about it whatsoever, just moving along.
I'm not.
So, make your way down the road. You have to travel for some time.
So, question about the cart: did we purchase it, or are we renting it?
You purchased it.
Yeah, this is ours.
Okay.
It's yours until you inevitably get it destroyed.
Yeah.
Not my fault. Not my fault this time.
So, you head off, and you start traveling to where the meetup point is. And as you travel the road a bit before you inevitably turn off and make your way. It's a good distance. Going to take you a bit of time, but in the cart it shouldn't be that big of a problem because, as you remember, these good old magic carts can actually go quite a bit of distance in a very short amount of time. And so, with that, you fly off down the road, making your way. And after a couple hours, getting getting tight to the your travel schedule, you eventually make your way pretty much pretty much about, I'd say, maybe half a mile from the meeting point. You do remember that the place itself is supposed to be some type of outpost, headquarters, a camp, but you're not 100% sure where this is going to be, other than the fact that the meeting point itself is rumored to be inside of a cave. And so, making your way up, you start walking for a bit before Mind Goblin, who has been snoring the whole time, just you kind of hit a bump, and as you hit the bump, he turns, seems a little shocked. He's like, "Huh? Wait a second. I think I recognize this place. Are y'all? Oh, was I a bad hostage? Are you taking me off in the woods to get?
No. We're going to the drop-off point. We're going to the meet-up point.
Oh gosh. Okay, good. Because I thought you were gonna take me off and, just.
No, we're not going.
I thought you were gonna do the same thing you had to that orc guy back there, and.
No.
I'm not exactly wanting to die. It's not exactly fun.
We're not going to kill you.
I don't want to go back to the slammer.
We're not taking you to jail either.
Huh? No. What? Jail? No, never been to jail. No, the slammer, as in being slammed with a shovel and into the ground. You never. No. Never. No. Oh. Okay. Got it. Oh.
What?
You're all right, darling.
What type of hellish people do you live with?
Well, for the last couple of days, you guys.
Okay. I've been before us, but okay.
Well, I do feel
well,
like hitting someone with a shovel.
A while ago.
Oh gosh, he's gonna put me in the ground!
We're not going to do that.
No. It's all right. It's all right. Rilo, we're not hitting anybody with shovels. Right?
Yeah, no. Never mind. Right. Okay, good. Okay, good. Great. Now, if you could please just get there without, any stupidity. Asking for one day, please.
So, you see that, as you're kind of riding along, you see that Ugg and Katarina, both of you notice that, as you're getting closer to the site and everything, you notice that Mind Goblin keeps kind of fidgeting with his because he's got rags on and everything. They're torn and everything. He kind of starts fidgeting with it, and he eventually ends up ripping a piece of it off and just goes, "Ah, that was good fleece." Well, it's a good thing you gave me that money. I think I might need to buy new clothes at some point.
It would probably be a good idea.
Yeah.
You'd probably be much more comfortable. Perhaps one day we can take you back into the city and you can spend your money.
Yeah. But that'll be when we get back. So I think for now, let's get ready to meet up, considering the cave's right up here. And so, as you approach the cave, as you approach the cage, you're looking ahead, kind of looking around and everything. Seem to be very perceptive of like your surroundings of the cave itself, whether it's for seeing how grand this place is going to be, seeing how like looking out for maybe traps or anything. Doesn't seem to be anything crazy, but you almost like start hearing like, kind of in different places, one after the other, you start hearing almost like a clicking and cocking of like guns, like firearms and stuff, just kind of appearing kind of like in the trees around you as you're approaching the cave. And it almost sounds like they're kind of all around you. You don't know how many in particular, but you keep hearing it, and just one after the other, just click, 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 moving your way. And you get to the cave, and upon arriving, you like pretty much stop. And as you stop, you almost hear like some type of like command from within the cave itself, and you just hear like a very muffled and hard to is very muffled and hard to hear, but you can almost hear like a woman screaming, "Fire!"
She screamed fire.
Hey! We're here to trade hostages. Wait.
And as you listen out, you don't hear anything. Mind Goblin is actually under the wagon at this point, hiding.
I'd have a mind to join him if it wasn't driving.
Are we going to die?
Maybe?
Hey, I mean, can I look around? Can I like see if there's people in the trees?
Yeah. Roll me a. Well, I mean, if you're roll me an investigation.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do investigation because you're being specific to look at the trees.
Ooh, that is a 19 plus 2, so 21.
Okay. So as you are looking, as you're looking around and everything, you don't see anything. And you actually, as you're trying to investigate the sound itself, you actually recognize that it is an illusion. The clicking that you heard in the trees itself is not real. You notice that the sound itself almost seems slightly warped, not enough to the untrained ear, but to yours, it seems that you have caught it this time.
There's no one in the trees. Are we sure this is where we were supposed to meet up?
This is where it's said on the note.
Well, that's the cave right there, and you see him stand and point to the cave.
Oh God, so we smackled off again. I hate doing this. I genuinely hate doing this.
What? No, we just gotta go inside the cave.
Oh, okay. Well then.
Is that a defense mechanism that your people have for this cave?
I don't know.
Right. All right, then I suppose let's get going. I'll climb out of the
Yep.
cart.
So as y'all one by one start kind of climbing out of the cart and everything, and make your way toward the cave, you end up heading on in, and upon entering the beginning of the cave itself, you find it gets a little darker and everything, so you're having to pull out some torches and stuff like that, for some of you. And as you're walking, you get probably about, I'd say, 50 feet in before you see what looks to be a wooden wall that's kind of built in there. All this stuff kind of dips down a little bit, so you've probably gone, in the 50 feet you walked, you've probably gone down a good probably 3 or 4 feet. And you see like a wooden wall, kind of lazily built. It seems to be built out of scrap wood and stuff like that. And as you kind of approach it, you see all lined up on the walls beside you, just poof, 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 poof. You see torches magically light up, and you hear the clicking of weapons as you see goblins start like poking from above the wall itself, aiming weapons down at all of you. And you hear one of them just go, "Okay, you've got a couple seconds to tell me who you are, or we're gonna put a shot in you. And if that don't kill you, we're gonna put another shot in you. And if that don't kill you, we're gonna put another one. You get the picture."
Alright, look, we're here for a hostage transfer, okay?
Hostage transfer?
Yeah.
Hi, guys. I'm the hostage. Oh, brother. You can keep him.
Yeah, well, we need our friend back, so.
You see Mind Goblin? He looks so hurt and defeated, like, what? Like, you see he's on the verge of tears. She's like, I was just messing with you. Okay. Let him in. And you see the single door just like pop open like it's on a spring. And he goes, "Well, once you're inside, just head over to the left. You'll see a little bit of a rampart's kind of built off to the side. Head up there, and there's gonna be a door that leads you in. It's where the boss is."
Alright, great, thank you.
"Thank you, good sir." And as you're walking, he's just like, he wasn't gonna like leave me or anything, right? Right?
I don't
don't know.
think so.
Okay.
I thought it.
Yeah, I think he was just messing with me. They do that a lot. And so, you walk in, and as you're making your way through this area, you find yourself actually in a little bit of awe of this place. The place isn't huge, it's not grand, but for whatever reason, you can't but feel somewhat in awe of all the stuff in here, because you see goblins walking around, building up machines. There's gears and pulleys. There seems to be like scraps being built into scrap armor and weapons and stuff. You see that there seems to be like almost like a small factory off to the side. There's goblins who are like literally turning like they're sitting there turning like hand cranks and stuff like that, helping a conveyor belt literally pull things across. And it almost seems like that, like within this, they're able to efficiently smelt. They're able to efficiently be able to make like what seems to be little machines and stuff. And you actually notice that one of them starts like testing a machine, It's almost like a miniature turret with a musket on the end of it, and all they have to do is just pull a string and just bang, with pinpoint accuracy. So even though it's it seems scrappy, it seems like this might be a hardy crew that's together. And so, you make your way up. You make your way up the ramparts and everything to the upper part. As you make it up a little bit, you get to the door and you see the door kind of swing open, almost like it's on a spring system again. And as it swings open, you could see that Fidget is kind of arguing with another goblin, just like, look, if I could spare any more efforts in that department, I would. But you do not need to come and tell me how to do my job, because I'm trying to run an entire operation here. So you can go get your ass down there and do something useful, or I can have you demoted to sitting there shoveling shit. Now go. And you see the other goblin, he's pissed off, walking out, and he gives you all like a little annoyed glance as he walks by, and she looks at all of you and just goes, "Oh, sorry for that. I assume you're here for the exchange?"
Yep.
Well, in that case, come in here, I guess. And she
Alrighty.
walks inside, and as you all follow, as soon as the last one enters the door, you hear like almost a click. You hear almost like the click of a gun before you turn around and you see that the door itself has almost like a mechanism tied to it. The click of the gun itself is basically a little hammer that kind of cocks back to tell the door to shut, and you can assume that when it falls down and the hammer smacks, it holds the door open or closed. Almost like a little lock. And she walks over to this table, which, I mean, all of you could recognize to be some type of war table, I guess. It's more of like a plans table. And as you kind of walk up, she goes, okay, so the best way to put this is, well, your friend, he's... How should I put this? He's a little busy right now. So that exchange might have to wait a little bit. He is currently being useful to our cause. As of right now,
What is your cause?
That is what I kind of want to talk to you about.
Well,
you see,
if Yoren's helping you, that means that you're probably not all that bad, or at least doing all that bad.
You aren't like forcing him to help you, right?
So,
Right?
as for
no.
our plans here, now look, only reason I'm telling you any of this is mostly because the fact that, well, it's hard to explain, but I think I have at least a little trust in some of you. Not all of you, but some of you at least. I've had people watching, and for the most part, you seem to have treated my side of the hostage deal pretty fairly. So we kind of done the same a little bit too. Your friend is not in danger. We didn't hurt him. It's not who we are. But due to his knowledge, we did kind of put him to work a little bit. As for the supplies that you handed off to us, there's a reason that we needed it. Now, if there's... Is there a leader of your party?
Yes. Hello. I think, right?
I would say so, yes.
I'm gonna say yes. Hello.
Well, if you would like to come with me to the back room, we can talk a little bit more about the details. It's
Sure.
more of less ears, less liability.
I understand.
And Katerina, Katerina and Ugg, you both kind of like get a little bit of uneasiness as you hear that, because you can see that her hands are slightly fidgeting, and you can almost like see that like she's trying to keep her, she's trying not to, but she seems to be slightly ripping the paper of her plans on the thing, almost like there's a little bit of agitation behind the whole thing.
So you're saying she's fidgeting?
I hate you.
No, don't say he's gonna kill you.
I mean, Johnny, you did say you did mention that she is like fidgeting there, so.
Sorry, I had to.
Morga, darling,
Yes.
you're sure about this? You'll be all right?
Be ready just in case something goes down.
Well, of course. Oh, always.
If you want to bring someone along, you can bring someone along, but like I said, the more ears, the more problematic this gets.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you could quietly tell me why you're so nervous. Actually, I have a way where we could talk right here in front of everybody, but it would just be us hearing it if you'd like to do that.
And how would you suggest that?
Well, if you're willing, it'd make it a lot easier. But I can psychically link our mind for like a few minutes, and at least long enough to talk.
Got it. So magic. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, it's magic! I
yeah.
thought these two were just in love with each other, like, the entire time.
Oh, what? Oh.
I did tell
Physically
you.
facepalm.
I mean, we're co-workers, but I mean, well, you know, I was married. Kind of one with the guy, you know.
Wait, what? Wait, you were married to a guy?
No, I'm a one-woman kind of guy.
Oh. Oh, okay. No. Don't worry. Mind Goblin the Dragon Slayer is feeling what you're putting down. And Fidget just looks over and just, what?
What? No,
I would like to point out I was not part of that. Well, I was there. I did not encourage it.
I didn't. You know what? If you want to, let's just do this.
What?
What do you mean? What? Like, what do you mean? What?
Oh, who named him? Is that his name now?
He named himself, essentially.
Yeah.
What?
I just added the Dragon Slayer because of a story he told us. That was funny.
Did you slay a dragon? And you just see him kind of like grin and goes, no.
But if he talks to anybody who isn't in this cave, he can make them think he did. It can be intimidating. I just thought it was funny. I'm going to be honest with you.
Okay. Look. First off, you can stop messing with these people. You know what? Churro, go down and head to the security department and tell them pretty much tell them that you're here so that they don't have to worry about a missing case anymore. Considering that some people didn't want to sit there and do their jobs and tell people the correct things. And you see him, he stops for a second and thinks about it and goes, I liked Mind Goblin more. Okay, fine, I'll go tell them, jeez. I'll make them go do their jobs.
I am struggling to hold back laughter.
I swear, he's going to go down there and try to get them to change his name.
Sheriff sucks. I want Mind Goblin now.
So he heads out the door. You see it spring open before he walks out, and then it springs back closed and kind of locks back. And she just goes, "Okay, look. As much as this magic telepathy stuff is, I would prefer not to use that. But like I said, the more people that hears about our plans, the more danger you're going to be in. So, if you want, I can go to the back room, we could talk privately, or I could try to mention this to all of you. But like I said, it's not going to be a pleasant time for either one of us if I do. Especially for some people." And she looks over toward the edgiest looking one in the room.
Okay.
You know what? That's quite fair. I'm going to be honest.
No, I have to agree. You know what?
Would you mind if I came along?
Sure, whatever. So the rest of you coming along too, or are you all going to stay in here and not make this problematic?
Nope, it'll be us too.
Good.
He's just going to sit down and with his back against a wall.
I'm gonna look at
So,
sorry, Augie.
I'm gonna watch over Orilo and Zephos.
Yep.
So, you walk into the back room, once again the door. You go in and you hear the click, you hear the gun click, and and it locks behind all of you. And as she walks over, you see that there's a different table, almost seemed to be a different set of plans. The one from before seemed to have a plan of the seems to be kind of like a map of the entire region itself, but this one in particular seems to be more of it does have the region map itself, but it also has a huge area where it seems to have the city of Hestia in particular. And you see that there are certain areas in Hestia that's completely marked. And as she walks over to the table, she goes, "Okay, so here's the thing.
Yep.
Those supplies from before.
Uh-huh.
I've had to do a bit of thinking.
Okay.
Because, you had a lot, and I mean a lot of explosives in that. As much as we love explosives here, I mean, seriously, some of them have some freaky fetishes with explosives.
Well, that's
as much as we like explosives, I can't say that I am a huge fan of... I'm not a huge fan of having this many explosives and also having as many problems that we do at the same time. So you probably have noticed at this point, considering I was told that you had a little bit of a run-in with one of my colleagues that's in the city.
Yeah.
And as you could tell, they are very, or at least they attempt to be inconspicuous about their efforts of being around.
Right.
And that's because we can't exactly walk around just fine. You see, a couple years ago, there was a huge uprising in the city of Hestia. This uprising was led by more of a, I guess you could call it a cult of some sorts. It was a group of goblins that were led by orcs in a way. That kind of, unfortunately, they did some illegal things, and due to that, caused some very hated relations towards how goblins can that are treated, mostly because the orcs themselves are seen to be battle ready. The goblins seem to be little minions on the side that, well, couldn't really do anything other than stab a random person in the street and run away, and or seen as a thief, or some small fry that nobody really cared about. And so unfortunately, some of us had a little bit of a problematic upbringing, and so some of us got lucky, some of us didn't. Some of the goblins that are here ended up finding really good friends along the way, and there were others that didn't.
Right.
And due to those circumstances, goblins are not treated very well within the city limits, or really anywhere within the kingdom itself. I don't know if you've noticed this, but goblins are typically seen as either bad or kind of almost like a taboo thing to have around. I mean, even your friend, what was his name?
Yorn.
Yes, Yorn. Even he was a little adamant on explaining exactly how he was treated. He said that you guys treated him well, but before he met you guys, he was working basically night and day on making sure that the Colosseum's barrier was, up and ready. And he said he even ended up being forced into one of the fights one time.
Yeah.
And so, unfortunately, goblins are. We've been caused a lot of issues. We're not exactly treated as equals. Over time, it seems that we just keep losing every bit of respect. I mean, and it's not just here. I mean, it's every kingdom, all around. It's every kingdom around Galore. I mean, the kingdom of Hestia, the kingdom of Board. It's always goblins are just the worst. And so, after getting experience running around and having a few laughs with friends who helped me along the way, I decided I would return the favor to some others that needed it. And, well...
Right.
Yeah. But I didn't just want to tell you that for the sake of, having a heart-to-heart. I wanted to explain it because those explosives you gave us, they, from what we could find out, is that they were meant to go to the city of Hestia. from our intel, while it is good intel, we are still not 100% sure. We are suspecting that they plan to use these explosives in the war effort against the elves. The problem is that we don't want to support this at all because, well, I mean, you've seen the amount of explosives. They use this many, and they could kill a lot of innocent people.
Right.
Right.
But unfortunately, too, our outfit, as you could say, is not exactly seen as a lawful type, considering we technically live in the lands of the Kingdom of Hestia, but we don't follow their laws, we don't do things technically legally, and so the guards have actually been hunting us down. Well, it seems...
So, in summary, you're considered outlaws.
You're not in there. You're not in there, Rilo. You are in the other room because you were not here. You were. Yep. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Okay, so you see Fidget kind of look over and just goes, from my intel, the royal palace of Hestia has somehow found our HQ.
Right.
But our plan, see, the problem is without this HQ, we're going to have nothing.
Mm-hmm.
We want to help people. We really do. But if we lose this, if all of our stuff does get raided, we're out of options. And since we're on thin ice already,
you really don't have any options.
Yeah. And while some of us would be fine, there are others that won't be. I mean, if the guards were to come today and we were not prepared, every person that gets captured, down there they're going to be put in jail and a good portion of them executed. I mean, some of them have little tiny petty crimes, like stealing a couple copper or doing a dine and dash or something. But because of the war lasting, over the last almost 15 years, Hestia's kind of in ruins and shambles, and small petty crimes like that can get you executed, especially if the king sees you as not that great. And unfortunately, over time, very few people see goblins as an equal. And so, with this hostage exchange, I wanted to share in good faith that our plan, for the sake of all of them down there, we have to hand over these explosives.
You're going to hand over the explosives to Hestia.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Well, should I tell him about the Doomsday Cult?
Perhaps. Yes, go ahead.
I'm gonna tell her everything that I know about. Well, what I've learned from this, Doomsday Cult and all this stuff, and we're worried about that there may be some deep state corruption.
Yeah.
At play here. If she knows anything about it, maybe.
Yeah. So you explain it to her, and as you explain it, she just she thinks about it, but you just you see her, she looks somewhat defeated and just goes, look, whether there's something bigger behind it or not, if we can at least get it in the eyes of the king himself, we might not have to worry about it. But as much as I don't really trust it at all,
You
I don't have a
shouldn't.
choice.
Yeah, no.
You don't know what's going to happen. I mean, if you hand over all those explosives, you're
They might
going
kill
to
you.
have innocent blood on your hands, and
And if I don't hand him over, I will have even more innocent blood on my hands.
right, but if you hand him over, there's no guarantee the king isn't going to still slaughter your kind.
Right.
But this is the only chance I have. I'm out of options. If we don't hand these over, and they find out that we have these explosives, when they come here and find these explosives, if we don't hand them over, they will kill every last goblin they see in the entire kingdom, including your friend.
I don't know what to do with the explosives. I just do not think it's a good idea to hand it over to nobility. There's no good that could be guaranteed from this.
I get that.
I have to agree. But this is a very hard decision.
Well, we could.
You're not there, Rilo.
We could.
You're not there, Rilo.
You're not there.
You're not there.
You're in the other room.
You're in the other room.
Zephos and
Mm-hmm. This is the one day Waffles is like, I want to step in, guys. Put me in the ring, coach.
We can retcon him in if you want.
Oh no, we're not retconning this.
Okay. He can just, pull his magic. He just shows up in the room.
he's in the other room doing
He's
his
in the
little
other
play.
room. Yeah.
He's imagining what's going on.
He's like sitting there predicting everything that's happening in this conversation, and he's just like, I was right the whole damn time.
That goblin's gonna stub their toe.
So
Are you not
So-
able to just move your operation someplace a bit more secluded?
it would take us weeks to do that. We would have to ditch half the stuff we have, and unfortunately, it's already hard enough, to come by all this stuff. I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, but we're preparing for a war.
Right. I understand that.
It's... Look, this is the only option I have. If worse comes to worse, maybe we could find some way to convince them to stop, to not use the explosives, or maybe we could find some way to, I don't know, just...
This is a hard decision.
It is. And unfortunately, I'm stuck with that decision.
Yeah.
I've never truly liked the city itself. There's been very few
Oh,
people
trust me, we
that
don't
I've
need that.
ever enjoyed in the city, and unfortunately, well, as you can see, they're not here with me right now, so
Yeah.
I just wonder what my big brother would have said.
You had a big brother.
Kind of. Not my blood, but yeah.
I see.
Yeah, I did.
I don't know. I can't give you another idea for those explosives, but I insist that you do not hand it over to the kingdom. The worst case scenario would be you hand it over, they use it for their war, and then you're still imprisoned and executed.
Yeah.
Nobles do not care about anybody but themselves.
Yep.
But they do care if you're useful.
Well,
If they see you as useful, you can at least survive a little longer. The
They only
reason
want you
that
for
we
your
goblins... Yeah, the reason that we goblins are under all this prejudice anyways is because they see us as useless. We can't really do anything. Maybe
Which is
something this
entirely
large
wrong.
might be able to open their eyes just slightly. Long enough for us to maybe get our bearings and maybe move somewhere else.
What if they question you about where you obtained the dynamite?
Exactly. They may kill you just for that. As much as I don't want to fearmonger, I mean, she does have a good point.
Then what do you suggest?
I mean, use the dynamite for your own cause.
Right.
I would say
And what,
Is
blow
it-
up an entire city?
not an entire city, darling. You still don't want to, put any innocence in the way of any harm. I don't know. I can't give you another idea. Besides just getting rid of the dynamite, but I know that is a lot of power you would be getting rid of.
Right. It is a great deal. I really don't know what to say myself. I mean, there has to be another way. At least some other way. It might take a while to figure it out, but I guess we don't have that time.
I would say you need to prove yourself. I know it would be difficult, it would be a lot of hard work. But you and your people need to prove that you are not worthless. I mean, I can see it. I see all of these trinkets and gadgets that you've all created. It's magnificent. And I'm going to be honest, your friend that we had with us is an impressive one as well.
Yeah, no, I have to agree.
He managed to sneak into my room. No one's ever really done that before.
Yeah.
I would say keep hold of the dynamite, but only as a last case scenario. Other than that, work hard and prove your usefulness, prove that you are not just equivalent to dirt.
And how would we do that?
You'll have to find actual legal jobs that will actually accept you.
And that's where you're naive.
Yeah, I guess she does make a point there. I like putting my head in my hands.
The last legal job I had was a job where people were expendable. Now, there were fun times I had, and I did enjoy it. But at some point, I had to open my eyes up enough just to see that the moment that you stop being useful for a fraction of a second, you end up being thrown back into the dirt even harder than you was before. And that, it's a terrible feeling when you have to sit there and watch friend after friend I can't put them through that.
I understand that.
As do I. I wish there was a better cause. So we could all unite together under, but I don't, I wish we could stand against the Kingdom of Hestia, but let's face it, that's a nigh impossible task.
I have one other idea, but I still don't think it's a good one.
Well, go on.
Well, we're not the only group that the Hestia hates. Off to the northeast is a rebellion that is formed. And it's been building for quite some time, and they actually started getting some leeway. Matter of fact, I believe, just a couple months ago, they were able to obtain and attack, I think there was 2 towns. There were 2 towns off to the east, plus the, the entire thing of the, they took an outpost as well. They're starting to hit back, even with some of the forces. And as much as I don't want to, we could always try to spread the influence. If it's not with explosives, we can always sell them to that group and then use that money to maybe get the nobilities to get off of us for a bit.
Nobilities don't care much for money. They've already got it.
Right.
No, but we can use that money to buy other stuff that they might want.
You could, possibly. I do think it would be smart to introduce yourself to that group and help in their cause, because it would be assisting your own. And you would not have innocent blood on your own hands.
I would if I was with them. You see, they may be a rebellion, but they're also an extremist. They slaughtered an entire town of people because they didn't agree with them.
Well, it is a bit extreme.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't even know what to do with them.
After months of sitting there, just babbling with the town, there was a bit of a breakout, and
Yeah.
Let's just say I had a couple friends that were still there.
Right.
It's not the ideal situation, but I've got to do something.
Unfortunately, yes. I do believe you're right. You don't have much of a choice.
I mean, I get it. You don't like the nobility. Neither do I, but I would rather the nobility be able to fight each other with a little bit of explosives than having them come in and slaughter everyone I know just for the sake of some morals.
Well, I do not agree with giving that much power to the nobles. I can also understand where you're coming from. discussed this with anyone else? Has anybody come up with any other plan? Was this just your only one? Well, besides selling it to the other group.
Well, like I said, less people that knows, the better.
Right. Because the more people that know, the more people can blab about it.
Yep.
I think at this point we're not really fighting, thinking about morality and everything. They don't care. Not me.
And as y'all are thinking about it, you see there's a hidden door that's behind her in the cave wall. Kind of opens up, and you see Yorn like walking through it, sitting there eating, like, he's got a bag in his hands and he's sitting there like eating a piece of bread. And he's like, I think this says somewhere. Oh. Hey guys, want some bread?
Sure. I'll think about it.
I'm good. How are you doing, darling?
Oh, I'm doing fine. I went down to the markets and everything, and in Hestia, we were going around doing some stuff, and he goes and puts the bag onto the table, and he glances over at Fidget, and he just goes, Oh! She's telling you about giving the dynamite to the nobles, right? Yeah, I told her the same thing.
You agree with that plan?
Oh no, I think it's a horrible plan, but unfortunately, I mean, yeah, no, everybody down there's gonna die if she doesn't. So.
1 second.
Honestly, I think you're really up a creek ladder panel regardless. But, I mean, if anything, we can help you give this back to the nobles. I don't want to do it. I know you don't want to do it. But in the end, you're going to have to do something. So, might as well.
I mean, well,
Sitting here and talking about it, unfortunately, is not going to change the situation. But I don't see much of another plan. I'm desperately trying to grasp at straws for what we could do, but...
And you see Yorn think about it for a second, and he goes, well, we could not hand the dynamite over.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, they don't have to know that it's dynamite.
So what, just fill up the things with something else and store the dynamite here?
I mean, yes, that works, but maybe...
I mean, what were you thinking?
Maybe we give them the dynamite. But maybe we also take it. And
What do you mean?
you see he kind of like you see him like reach over to the side, and you see his hand kind of squeeze, like almost like he's trying to gesture like of having a staff.
Are we talking about to the staff?
Now, it's not the greatest idea, But maybe we give them the dynamite and then we just do what we were going to do in the ocean outside the city.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. It's a little crazy, but it's not a bad idea.
What was the plan? I'm sorry.
We're gonna give him the thing, but not actually with the staff that he has.
Okay. That's quite
And-
clever.
Yeah.
Or just, what would we just hide you in a tree somewhere where they can't see, and you cast it down, hit it just right somehow, and
Well, I could always put it on the inside of a crate lid before we ever get up there. And then...
I mean, you see how many crates we have, right?
Well, yeah, but the portal can allow people to go through it. We just wait till
So
the
we
coast is clear, pop somebody through. Shoot, we could put it on the bottom of a wagon. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
So,
This is I agree with this plan.
Okay.
and
I've
how do
always
we know
wanted
that this
more
is going to
nobles.
work? I mean, seriously, think about this. Imagine we decide to give all the dynamites to them. We give all the explosives to them. They're happy about it. And then they go to check their reserves and it's just all magically gone.
Well, they can't blame you all because you've offered the dynamite.
Then who would have taken it? Who would have been able to take that much dynamite?
They'd have to investigate. Luckily, they wouldn't find it.
I just think the plan's way too risky. Remember, all they have to do is have a little bit of an excuse, and they'll just come straight to our door.
Hmm. Perhaps giving them the dynamite, and while they're working on taking it, perhaps this group can look for someplace else to start again. I mean, it might give you a little bit of time.
Well, we could just blow it up.
You know, I thought the same thing. I was thinking the same thing. As horrible as that sounds.
I mean, we just take it off somewhere. We pin the whole thing on the rebels. I mean, they're already at war. Might as well just fuel their war. Take it off where nobody is. Blow the whole thing up. Nobody gets the explosives.
I quite like that idea as well.
And you see Fidget just like, she just kind of face palms and just like, then what am I supposed to give them? The whole purpose is to somewhat smooth things over.
Well, they're not going to want any sort of treasure or riches.
Yeah, nope.
I do not suggest offering your services.
Absolutely not. So I know I'm not offering mine. Bastards had us, what? We hid in a hole for like a week when they came looking for us?
Okay, well, here's the thing. This is just a crazy thought then. This is probably one of the dumbest ideas I think I've ever had, and that's saying a lot considering I've been hanging out with you guys for so long. We could just go talk to the king about it.
You might not get anywhere with that.
And we did just have this whole conversation about the Hestia nobility being bad.
But
Every
we don't
nobility is
know
bad.
how far up the chain that is. There is the slight chance that this could be, I guess you could say, it's a coup against the king and not necessarily, for him. I mean, think about this for a moment. All of these crates, specifically only the crates that were filled with explosives, had the crest of Hestia on the side of it.
Right.
If any kingdom were to intercept that through a checkpoint, were to check that at all and figure this out, wouldn't that look really suspicious on their part to be like importing like that many explosives from what we could assume to be a foreign land?
Right.
Why would the king risk that, especially with it, we were on the shore of the Hestia kingdom on the southern peninsula, which means that, well, we were pretty much right. I mean, if we just continued through the water, just on the other side of the water is Board. If Hestia were to somehow piss off Board enough, which they're on thin water as it is, the only reason that they have travel routes is because Board is making a ton of money helping fund the war effort by essentially selling Hestia weapons and armor that they're making, which, I mean, it's not the greatest in the world, but I mean, orcs and goblins can make quite some good stuff. It's just that it doesn't make sense. Why risk all of that to blow up a town? I don't think it's that high up. I think someone, maybe high up, works with it, but I don't think it's going to be the king himself.
Well, I mean, if you go and speak to the king, if there is someone who is looking to betray him, how do you know that going to the king and speaking to him diplomatically will also ensure your safety? What if this other person would go against it and still look for your capture, your execution?
And you see Yorn, he kind of like turns to the side, and you notice he glances over toward the door. He glances back at you and he goes, "Look, a while back, I was scared. I was, just reaching the age in which, I was reaching the age in which people would no longer find you adorable. They would, sit there, they would kick you and toss you out to the wolves just for the sake of why not? Because you were useless. And I was scared. I was terrified. I never wanted to, look at anyone in the eyes. I thought like I was just gonna die. But then I met these guys. And you see him, he ends up kind of flicking his hand off to the side as you notice that you notice that like he ends up basically busting. He hits the little lock that's on the door, springing it open. Arilo, Ugg, and Zephos, along with Mind Goblin, like falling through the door as he does this, as they were attempting to listen in.
Oh my God.
He just goes, "This group, look, By myself, I might not be enough, but I trust you guys enough. If the king himself wants to kill me afterwards, I think we could take him on.
You know what? I agree with you on that.
I agree as well.
And, well, the thing is, too, even if, let's say, the kingdom of Hestia turns against us, maybe we'll have a slight chance of making more allies. I mean, we have helped some people along the way.
That we have.
And maybe pivoting our approach is a little bit a little bit differently wouldn't hurt as much. I mean, we can still build allies along the way, but I mean, this whole doomsday cult, as much as I really don't know what it is, I mean, we're all still confused on it.
Yeah.
Clearly it's something big. I mean, considering, what was that goblin's name? Dottie or
Dipshit? Wait, oh no,
Did-
Doodle. Sorry, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. As much as this doodle became problems to us, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I think Jafar was worse.
Wait.
And
Oh yeah, I forgot Jafar did betray all of you. I figured he probably would, unfortunately.
Yep. And I think we should... I think we should be fine. There's a lot of stuff we've gone through. I mean, shoot. I know it's going to be hard, but I mean, we can track down some old friends.
Yeah, I know of a particular draconic friend that I'd like to bring back. See if he'd come into the fold.
So, and, well, I mean, it seems, Fidget here knows a certain friend of ours who, decided to, help her along the way a little bit as well. And you see Fidget, she rolls her eyes and it's like, I'm not calling Joseph. And you see him grin and he's just like, well, we've already got a couple friends that we got there. As much as I don't like fighting, if it's to stop whatever is coming, whatever is worse than what Doodle could ever do, we have to start now. And I think that we might be able to do this if we work together.
Very well.
I agree.
So, then the plan is to go and speak with the king?
I think that is the best bet, to go speak with the king. But we need to make sure that that is the plan that we really want to do. Because if anybody has any doubts, unfortunately, hesitation in front of nobility tends to be a weakness.
You're not wrong there. Well,
And you see Fidget, she's just kind of... She's sitting there thinking about it, but I mean, she looks worried.
I know it's something that is a bit scary, darling, but you do have to think about the safety of your people. So, if speaking to the king could possibly guarantee your safety, it might be worth it. You'll have to go on their behalf.
And you see her, she looks up at you, and she kind of opens her mouth to give you her response. I need you to roll me persuasion.
Oh dear. Okay.
You do have advantage.
Oh, okay. See this one better. You said persuasion?
Yes.
Ooh. That is 21.
She looks right at you and goes, okay, I'll do it. But under one condition.
All right. What would that be?
And you see her, she pulls out her flintlock. And she goes, you see that there's a little bit of wear and tear on it, almost like she's been using the same flintlock for years. And on the side of it, you don't really recognize the names themselves, but you can see carved in on the side of her flintlock itself, you can see names of different people that you could probably assume to be friends along the way. And she puts it down on the table and goes, I will go if all of you can promise me that if things go wrong, that you'll fight with us.
Well, I've been itching to fight. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm in.
Well, I've been one before. Why not throw treason on the docket?
I am certainly not against fighting against nobility.
Fidget looks over at Novos and Orilo.
Ephos. You said Novos.
Oh, yeah, Cephos, Orilo. Brandon Waffles.
Sleepy heads. Oh, no, I mean,
Man,
well, I was going to say waffles might not be asleep.
man, you guys kind of ruined the mood there.
There you go, kind of ruined the mood there.
Oh my god. It's
Yeah,
okay.
you guys kind of ruined the mood there.
Bruh.
Welcome back.
You guys have a nice nap? Oh, they went back to sleep. Okay.
They went back to sleep already.
I'm back to sleep already.
Well,
So, Zephos, Orilo, are you two prepared to fight the king of Hestia if truly need be?
Yeah, I guess so.
Good choice of words
I
there.
don't have to pay my taxes.
what?
For some reason, I just imagine Aurella just being like, just like, wait, we were supposed to pay taxes. For some reason, I just imagine him just like
Wait, what?
already avoiding taxes and stuff.
Yeah, no, him, yeah, probably would.
You see Mind Goblin, he goes over, he tears a piece of fabric off of his shirt, he puts it on the table and goes, Mind Goblin the Dragon Slayer will also be a Kingslayer. Ooh, Mind Goblin the Kingslayer.
That's our
Oh.
guy.
Got a nice ring to it.
Yup.
Yes. Mind Goblin likes this. I like this a lot. And
I just had a funny thought with this.
and you see Yorn, he's over there like just kind of grabbing the air, it's almost like he's like really trying to see if he could just summon his staff in his hand. Just...
Yorn, are you all right?
I was gonna try to join the whole thing of like putting my staff on the table while everybody was putting their weapons, kind of saying they were being in, but
Oh yeah.
I don't have the who's got my staff, by the way.
Oh yeah, and I think I had it because I'm gonna pull it out of my pocket.
So as you pull it out and hand it to him, he's like, "Yeah," and he goes to put it on the table, and as he does that, you see a portal, poof, and you see the portal, poof, and you see it falls through on the other side, and he's like, "Uh-oh, where is this portal going?" And that's where we're gonna end this episode of Idiocracy.
My gosh.
But yes, all of your weapons just went through this hole, by the way.
Oh, fun.
I want to point out I would not have put down my good daggers. I would have put down one of my spare daggers.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah.
Summon 9.
Does Zephos just have like an eyeball on there, and I just got whipped into the portal?
That would
My
be
gosh. Oh man.
Huh?
Well, we're getting somewhere.
Yes,
Yeah.
We're going
Yep.
somewhere. Yeah.
Yep.
Don't know where, but we're going somewhere.
Well, we're going to the king.
Yeah. And you get
after we
to.
go get our stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
you guys go get your stuff because mine can teleport back to me.
That's true.
Thank you. Hexblade.
Churro.
Thank you, Pack to the Blade.
Back to the blade is OP.
We love it.
So, actually, now that I think about it, you can't even drop your weapon.
Yeah, nah, really, I didn't even have it.
So
out.
he would have been like holding his hand up against the. He would have been holding one.
I summoned it just to do like like put my weapons in there, and then I was like, all right, cool. And
Yeah, but you
snap
can't.
it
I don't
back.
think you can actually drop it. Can you?
I think it just comes back to my hand. I was more like holding it out.
Yeah, no, I don't think you can. I don't think you can actually be disarmed. So like, it would kind of stick to your hand like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Just so you're just sitting there like, yeah, and you got to put it on the table, and then like, you just got one hand held there because you can't let go of it.
Yeah.
And then the portal opens and everyone's crap falls through. Meanwhile, your hand's just above the portal, like, oh, and you pull your hand back and the whole weapon comes with it.
It's like, well,
Oh,
that's an
God.
unfortunate loss, but I'm sure we'll be able to get that.
Yep.
Back.
Well, cool. Well, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you press the like, subscribe buttons down below, and please comment. What are your predictions for the future? Do you think the King of Hestia will listen to their cries? Do you think they'll even have a chance to speak with them? And do you think that the plot is even further than the king himself? Put your predictions down below, and we'll see all of you later. This is the cast of eDIOCRACY saying, peace out. Have an amazing night or day wherever the heck you are, and we will see all of you in the next episode, The Land of Galore. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Bye bye.